Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you all today? It is Friday. It is Danganronpa day. I just woke up, so I am.
Iris's brain is still on her bed.
Yeah.
Fell
So
out of her ear right onto her pillow.
yeah, my brain is leaking out of my skull. Give it like a half hour for my meth to kick in, my legal meth, and I'll be fine.
You have to say legal mess, or we'll be in legal trouble.
Exactly. Twitch talks to the cops. But welcome everybody. Bina, I just woke up. Yeah. Hi Bina, and hi Birdman, and hi V, and hello. I almost said hello to myself, as always. Hello wifey. Why are there so many save slots in this fucking game? Why would you need... Anyway.
What if you wanted to save at your favorite character's free time? And so you can always come back to your waifu's best line, like, me with Junko's, you know.
That's true, you could do that. Today is Danganronpa Day. Which means that we are continuing our playthrough of Trigger Happy Havoc, which is the first Danganronpa game. And the rules are what they have been the last two playthroughs or two streams.
Yeah, so we don't need to explain the rules. Let's just keep going.
No, we do in case somebody's new.
I mean, we have the rules pinned, don't we?
Okay, no spoilers and no Chihiro discourse, okay? Fine. Fine. Let's get started because Manager Bunny is clearly very incensed today. What are you laughing at, bitch?
That's the funniest way anyone's ever put that. Oh yeah, don't forget to screen share me so I can see what's going on.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just make you. I'll just make you figure it out. Oh my god.
Alright.
Trigger Happy Havoc. Okay. Give me a second here. You got a new Epic Gamer PC? Cool. I wish
It's an Epic Gamer PC.
I wish I got a Epic Gamer PC. My laptop is held together with tape at the moment.
Mine's got curry stains all over.
Curry stains?
Yeah, I like curry with noodles. You know how that gets.
Slurp, 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 slurp.
Yes.
And just as a brief recap where we last left off, Sayaka Maizano, our bestie, has been murdered, and we also saw Junko get shish kebabbed by Monokuma. So, all right, we were in the garbage room.
Garbage.
The
garbage.
The garbage room. Okay. Let's talk to Hifumi. What's up, Hifumi? Hey, Mr. Nayagi, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Seems so wholesome, Hifumi.
It was you were like you're like, aww. I've got all kinds of smut or stuff that might help cheer you up. Hello, Vibe System. Welcome, welcome, Vibe. Welcome, Vibe System.
Hi, Vibe. Hope you vibe with us.
Oh, my stream partner is Manager Bunny, the illustrious Manager Bunny.
I'm a manager and a bunny.
He's a manager and
Most
a bunny.
people don't get a deal that good.
Exactly.
You know, Hifumi, I really thought we had something nice going on. I thought that was gonna be wholesome. I guess that's my fault for hoping too much.
Yeah, no. He's a little bit weird, although he's really not that bad compared to some of the people in this fucking universe.
It's his talent, he can't help it.
Yes.
But you know, if he's got a Celestia Dojins there, I'll be more than happy to trade wholesome for that.
True. You're actually not a new face around here? Well, nonetheless, welcome today, then. Welcome today, my friend. What's in here?
That's a huge trash can.
Don't talk about me that way, Makoto.
Is that what we're supposed to put wherever trash we can't burn?
I love the idea of little Monokuma and his little fat, little chunky body just waddling as he takes the he takes the trash out.
Well, you know, Monokuma might be a bear, but he's still a headmaster. He's gotta take care of stuff like that.
That's very true. Yes, his paycheck from the Bear Society that pays us all. Hello, Careless. Welcome. Yes, it is a Danganronpa stream, which means we are a little bit earlier than usual. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Vibe. I remember you now. Hello. I'm glad to see you here again.
Hi, Careless. New year, new vibe. I'm glad to hear it. It's always good to change ourselves time to time.
Yes.
Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues.
Nice.
Oh, we got coin.
We got coin. Oh man, we're gonna gotcha the fuck out of gotcha later. Let's see what else we got. All right, here's the main vein.
This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, it's on right now!
The void is on.
Is it that hard to notice, Makoto? Did you not notice until you stuck your hand in or something?
Well, as we've established, Makoto is a goddamn space alien. He is from fucking Pluto. So he probably didn't notice, actually. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a
No,
pretty...
Hifumi, I'm colorblind. I don't know what green looks like.
We're animals, Hifumi. It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay?
What the hell is that okay?
Oh, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps... Why does he have that... Why does he have that as a voice clip? That is such
I guess it's important.
You get that paycheck, Lucian. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
I think it's a reference to something.
Yeah, it must be.
Hifumi's voice actor is also Inuyasha, so maybe that's what he's referencing.
Oh, I see. What, in Japan?
Yes.
Oh, that's what?
Hifumi's
What?
Hifumi Seiyu is actually mostly like handsome, cool guys like Ranma, Inuyasha. He voices the adult Conan in Detective Conan.
Oh, so I guess that's a fun voice actor joke. Japan takes their voice actors very seriously.
Hajime Seiyu is also Conan. He's the younger Conan.
There's
And that's
Conans
why he has a
everywhere.
snowboard. Detective Conan is like the biggest thing in Japan. Detective Conan makes Marvel look like a tabloid. You know, it's like Detective Conan, when there's a new movie, that crushes every single release. You cannot be number one when there's a Detective Conan movie.
Really?
Yeah, and that's why Hajime has a snowboarding minigame. Because Conan is famous for a skateboard.
Huh. I I I don't know anything about Detective Conan.
Really? Oh, we should watch together.
I would love to.
Conan is like Japan's #1 detective franchise.
I would love to. I would love to
Anyway, let's back to the stream.
Yes. Hello gas mask man. Oh, vibe system.
guys.
I love the vaporwave Y2K aesthetic, so I am so down for that. But anyway.
Vaporwave is like, I think that's like the definition of vibes and aesthetic, you know?
It really is. It feels good. I wanna draw some Danganronpa characters in vaporwave costumes. Oh, thank you for the head pat gas mask. Oh, I'm getting pats. Honda Fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Yes, about that there can be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the Twash womb since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
Incinerator has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. I forgot they made this into a game. The game, if you're talking about the anime, the game came first, actually. The game was first. If I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, the anime was an adaptation. Yeah. Yeah.
The adaptation. The anime was actually way later, like 4 years later. It was already after DR2.
Was it? Oh, was it?
I think.
Yeah. Oh, you only remember the anime? Yeah, I think a lot of folks, most people I've talked to only remember
Only know the anime.
which is interesting to me.
Yeah, Sayaka guy only watched the anime.
Really?
He never played the game, I guess because Sayaka just fucking dies right at the beginning, so there's no motivation for him.
I have not seen any of the animes actually.
Apparently Sayaka just caught his eye and he was in love from, I guess, promotional material or something.
To be fair, they do put Sayaka on the front of all the promotional materials. They make
Sayaka is really cute. You could fall in love with her right away.
they destroy you immediately.
Yeah. The decoy blorbo. Maizo no Sayaka.
That's why, you guys, they're in this franchise. There are many dead girls, but there's only one capital D, capital G dead girl, and that's Sayaka Maizano.
Girl is dead, long live girl.
Girl is dead, long live girl.
Oh yeah, Lucian Hifumi, right?
Yes.
He's Yuma Koko head in Raincoat.
Yeah.
His range is wild.
Lucian's range is fucking wild. He's, like I said, he's also Kibo. He was also he's a lot of things, actually.
It's kind of funny because, like, I mentioned Hifumi's JP Seiyu is Conan, right?
Yeah.
Detective Conan.
Yeah.
Conan's gimmick is that he's a teenage detective who got aged down to a little boy.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of like Yuma, isn't it? They even reference in the very beginning a detective with the mind of an adult and the body of a child. That doesn't sound like anything could happen in real life. And then Shinigami mocks him for it.
We're talking about Raincoat, which is the newest game from this dev studio. Although it's not related
It's actually not the same studio.
or from the same
It's the same team.
the same team, I should say. Same people who wrote it, and you'd know the art style immediately.
Yeah, let's just keep going with the stream.
Manager Bunny, we're allowed to have conversations. Don't make me chew on your ears. That's the whole point of this. It's okay for us to go on tangents, I promise.
But sometimes I want to be bratty.
Well, okay. That's fine. I can't stop you, I guess.
You can't argue with me because I'm a bun. I'm so small and cute. No one can argue with me.
I'm too tired, or not tired. I'm too groggy. My speed hasn't hit my blood yet.
Sleeping is such hard work for bears. You have to do it 6 months a year. It's a
So
full-time
true.
job.
Bestie, you're so right.
The shards of broken glass scattered around and from the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah, yeah. Is that?
Do you know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
They save you
fooled
Coecto
me?
7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. I know that is the plot of Dragon Ball. That's all I know about Dragon Ball, really.
You're getting seriously close to copyright infringement here, Hifumi.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. You know, Gasman, you might not be able to see everything because I manually let people into the Discord for safety reasons. So after the stream, I will allow you into the full thing. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Shattered Crystal Ball
Shattered crystal ball.
has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Let's see, we gotta look at everything now.
There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk of burning love?
That's out of your character archetype, Hifumi.
Oh, Hifumi. Makoto's like, I wish I wasn't here right now.
Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth and the shape. It's probably a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff. Which means... this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there's still lots of people here with white button-up shirts. That's true, actually.
Yeah, that is
Really
true.
popular look somehow. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
Burnt shirt piece has been added to the Truth Bullet section of her handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Don't do a Conan impression on me, Fumi. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies.
Okay, I think we've looked at everything. Wait, did we look at this?
Izumi really has no fear, huh? If Makoto was the killer, Makoto would just kill him and dump him in the incinerator.
I love how everybody thinks it's Makoto, but nobody's, like, actually afraid. I love when you go to talk to Hina, and Hina's like, so you killed Sayaka, right? Like,
I mean,
Hina, please.
Hina could punt Makoto through a wall. Nobody has
True.
anything to fear from him because he's so tiny.
True, canonically, Hina can just sling him over her shoulder and run, like,
Fighting another guy.
while fighting a dude, yeah.
The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway.
What else would it do, Makoto? Alright,
Well, what if the killer switched the buttons around?
that's true. Let's go, talk to... So, there was a crystal ball on the ground, you guys, and we have an ultimate clairvoyant, here at the school. I don't know why I went back. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. I don't know why I went this way. But let's talk to, that ultimate clairvoyant. Oh, wait, no, he's in the gym, I think. Let's... Map.
It's kind of funny how much... It's kind of funny how much Hina likes Makoto, really. Like, she just casually goes, oh, you're the killer, right? And that doesn't like, change her feelings about him or anything.
Yeah, Hina and Makoto are besties.
Somehow.
It's really cute. Hey, yo.
Makoto's Rias is on another level.
Oh,
All the men in this school hate him so much, but all the girls instantly like him.
oh, Junko's dead fucking body is still here.
Yeah, they're just watching her rot for some reason.
Yeah, although I liked when we talked to Chihiro and she was like, I don't want to leave her. I was like, oh, Chihiro. I had Pat the baby.
Hagakure is trying to do a seance, I guess.
Let's see, Hiro, hey.
Hey Hiro, can I ask you something?
Let's see, what was his voice? It was like,
It was like
Shaggy.
California
I was like,
surfer voice.
Scoob! Ah, no, I gotta get out of here, gotta get out now, I've had enough, gotta break free.
Hiro, snap out of it!
Uh-huh. Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
Ugh. That's my crystal ball! But I don't even have a crystal ball, what the hell? But it's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was. I only bought it, sorry. I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? I mean, probably. You're fucking stupid, Hero. He said it. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon.
Those sure are the kind of guys who'd own a crystal ball, alright.
God. Well, I don't know about Genghis Khan or Napoleon, but some of the early American historical figures were weird like that. I could kind of see it. Oh, smooches.
Is that why he's got like the big monolith?
Probably. I mean, there's definitely some occult shit going on in Washington D.C. I'll have to bring you there sometime, Manager Bunny. I forgot that V requested smooches with channel points before the stream started. So, stop farting. Why would you do that when I'm trying to kiss people? Now I'm gonna get fart in my mouth. You terrible human being. Well, you're not a human. You terrible slime girl. Okay, everybody gets their smooches, and I need to wipe the fart off my face. Ah, I shall slurp. You can do that too. Actually, I could probably see Napoleon. The French are hella into the occult. Almost all of our modern occult stuff comes from the French, so.
I think Napoleon wouldn't. Actually, Napoleon was like uh, one of those super secular kind of guys who only believed in power of military might. He didn't
True.
really seem like the type who
True.
would want to commune with spirits unless they could teach him how to build a better gun.
Which you could learn from a crystal ball.
True.
Yoink, Scoop! He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? There we go. I found it. I found it.
Put that aside for now.
Why would you want to control the world, Hero? You can't even control yourself or probably your bowels.
If he could control the world, he could get someone else to organize his life for him.
True, like me. I'm getting you to organize my life for me.
Yes, as it should be. So you can say without doubt that this belonged to you?
VS for more smooches. Okay. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. You know, Hero, for a crystal ball you said was so important and powerful, you sure don't take good care of it if you're just leaving it in the laundry room. Why did you even bring it in there? What is this?
You know, I relate a little bit too much to Hero in many, many regards. I will leave my important stuff in very precarious places all the time. Maybe he's got ADHD like I do.
It's fine, you're cute. It's dojiko when you do it. When Hiro does it, it's just sad.
True. True. This is not a spoiler, for those who are just tuning in. Hiro is 21 years old and in this prep high school because he has been held back like 30 times.
He's not even held back because he's normal stupid. He got held back because he blew up his school like 5 times.
Is that canon?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh yeah.
He kept trying to make something in the chemistry class that would make him rich.
Oh
and
yeah.
then he just blew up the school.
I remember that.
He's not even like regular stupid. He could have graduated. He blew up the damn school. He's smart only when it's not useful.
He's like the Breaking Bad of stupid.
Yeah, he is a Jesse. He is a Jesse.
He is. Shattered Crystal Ball has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. You know, Makoto is actually a really good investigator.
He is. Sure. Dots.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
Yeah, you should have been so... That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
And so begins a friendship for the ages. if there's one line that succinctly describes their friendship, I think.
Yeah, that's true. At least in like 5 years, when it's Danganronpa 3, at least Hiro is finally hot.
Is he? I don't know. I can't really tell when it comes to men. No offense to any men in the audience. I'm a big fat gay, so I...
He's weirdly hot in Danganronpa 3. It's kind of weird looking at him because it's not... You would not expect him to look the way he does.
Well, he's also like 35 years old at that point. Like, he's also like middle-aged.
He's not. he looks like he's in his 40s. He looks like a DILF, but he's like not even 30 by then.
Why isn't Hero the Tumblr sexy man?
Well, he's not evil.
That's
You
true.
have to be evil to be a Tumblr sexy man.
True. Gas
I don't
Mask
think we've
Man
ever-
asks, what does Yasuhiro do? He is the in English the ultimate clairvoyant. Isn't he the ultimate shaman or something in Japanese?
Super high school level shaman.
Yeah.
So he does like fortune telling, blessings, exorcism. He can, give you your love fortune. He can tell you things like what's a good place to rent out with feng shui.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's dumb as fuck.
This is the best shaman in Japan. That doesn't necessarily mean he's useful, it just means he's the best of a useless profession.
Ding dong,
Don't speak
bing
really
bong,
Let
bitches.
anyone in.
Yeah, Hopespeak is not as illustrious as Makoto says, in my opinion.
That's like one thing that gets retconned really fast, is that he goes from thinking it's illustrious to being really cynical about everyone almost immediately, and it's so funny.
I still love that Monokuma's got a little cocktail. So stressful for him. This murder school and
Being a headmaster is tough work. You have all these hormonal teenagers to look after. Go make sure they're not knocking each other up and stuff. You just they have to be killing each other. That's what school is for.
Can you
School is
imagine
about murder.
that you're at the school and you're just like making out with your GF or your BF or whatever, or yourself, I guess, and this fucking bear pops up on the screen near you, is like and just shoots you.
Hook. Yeah, that's the hook, isn't it? You go to high school full of hormones thinking you'll find the love of your life, and then the headmaster is a bear that shoots you in the face. That's the high school experience for everyone.
That's the Iris Polaris stream experience, really.
True.
Class trial!
Oh shit, it's trial time, y'all.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Which means we don't have to read as much, because it's voiced.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Poo hoo hoo, bitch. Poo hoo hoo.
Oh, right. I completely.
It is
The
okay.
red door on the first floor.
It is okay, little Benui.
That's where I should go. I have not slept in days, my man. I have not slept in days.
It is okay.
Now, where I have to go.
If you get too sleepy to go on, you let me know.
I will.
Oh, look at these
This-
cushy doors.
Looks like a love hotel.
You're right. It so does. It looks like a hotel I stayed in Reno, for a polar bear convention.
What the fuck is a polar bear convention? What do polar bears do at the convention? You have like what? Booths to talk about the best kind of fish? Is there a panel for that?
Yeah. Oh, like what do rabbits do ever? How about that? That's my retort to you.
Steal shit. That's what we do.
What is a
You're
polar
late,
bear?
Makoto. We've. What is a polar bear, huh?
A miserable pile of secrets and Adderall.
True. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
Taka, it's too fucking early for you to be doing that. I'm gonna bite your fucking finger off and stick it up your ass.
He's got plenty of things up his ass. Toko, why are you making that face? Toko, this is not the correct face to be making right now.
To be fair, Toko makes that face in Ultra Despair Girls when Kamara's like, "Oh, you're my friend," and Toko's like, "Oh."
She just fucking orgasms when you call her your friend.
Oh my god. Toko's got a miswired brain, I think.
Yeah, her brain is back to front.
You're right. Yeah, her brain is ass first. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Something about the voice you give Toki makes me want to punch her in the face.
Well, I'm gonna use the normal one when we play Ultra Despair Girls. Just
Yes.
I'm already using a normal one, so.
Yeah. Right, so let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial.
Toko goes through voice training arc, you know?
Then we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Okay, so you do think it's him. Haka, you fucker.
He's like,
You
hey,
trusted me.
let's not jump to conclusions. First, we gotta go through a trial to prove it was him. That's like the American justice system, honestly.
Haka, you fascist motherfucker.
He's such a
I
dickhead.
trusted you.
What a little dick fart.
So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
I don't think Sayaka knows anything, she's dead, but
Ouch. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka.
look at all these blorbos.
Is it really one of us? There's something really funny about the way Celeste just
Is
blankly
everyone here?
stares.
Okay.
You can tell there's nothing going on behind those eyes.
Oh yeah, if she doesn't have to think about anything, she doesn't. Mood. Relatable.
That wig is so heavy it's crushed her brain out of her skull.
It has, it's come out of her nose.
Where all your fates will be decided.
Look at Monokuma's little ears.
I'll meet you all down
I wanna
there.
rip them off.
I'll be waiting.
No, hey! You don't rip a bear's ears off even if he's a murder bear.
What if he's a robot bear and he can just get new ones?
Okay, we'll talk to everybody. Hey,
Well, you know who we have to talk to first.
oh, we'll talk to your wife.
Yes. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
That's not fair. That's not fair. Guys, stop being like guilty until proven innocent. This is not a twit longer. This is not a
Celeste.
cancellation
This
thread.
is Celeste. She's a bitch. She'd do
That's
this
true.
even if no one else did.
That's true. Let's see.
Makoto can't even be mad.
He's just like, okay. Hi, Toesman, welcome! Early Irish stream indeed. It is Danganronpa Day. Let's
Hi,
talk to,
Toesman.
let's see, Kyokers. Ah!
Oh, no.
look at she. Oh, she.
Her head is so fucking round.
She's got such a round little head. Let's get started.
That's sexy coming from her.
It really is. You know.
Weird.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
She's so, look at her. She's like a little kitten.
Is she like the only person who doesn't blame Makoto right now?
Yeah. And I still just love, like, for some reason, just her line of just, you go talk to her and she's like, hey, so did you kill Sayaka? Just casually. I just love
It's
that.
just checking.
Just checking. Exactly.
It's like, they're besties, right? Makoto wouldn't lie to his bestie even if they just met.
Bestie, can you tell me, did you kill Sayaka? I'm not mad or anything, but I kind of just want to know, you know?
Hey.
Sakura was, oh, the Southern Vice. There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. That's right, Sakura. Thank you.
That's very comforting, Sakura. Thank you.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her, very impressive.
Okay. Thank you.
Is Celeste the
Why?
only one Makoto actually
What?
replies to?
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
kind of cute, actually.
Well, Mondo was a robot, because Mondo's a fucking robot. So, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Yoink, Scoob, damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
Hmm.
That's you, silly.
Hang on. The thing isn't working.
Oh, the thing isn't working?
Yeah.
Hold on. The screen share. Let me fix that. Let's share screen again. Let's see what works. Hold on.
Okay.
Didn't know Shaggy was in this game. Yeah, that's my hero voice. Is it working now?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's talk to Chihiro.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything.
Chihiro, it's okay. You're a good girl. You're your best girl. You're a little baby. We love you. You're an angel. You're perfect.
Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
I don't know. Let's ask. Oh wait, she's dead.
Chihiro, I want to give Chihiro a big hug.
I know. She's such a
Catholic
cutie.
schoolgirl trying her best. So pure.
She's trying.
You know what I mean.
All right, I'm Leon. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Him, I remember.
Well, that isn't suspicious at all.
So the school basement has become the docking stage. We are all here to bear witness to Mr. Nai's final curtain call.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Hifumi? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Byakuya, the time might have come, but you don't need to come either. That's too much.
I know he smiles at the weirdest stuff. Very strange,
He's so
man.
creepy. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you
Makoto's
scared?
little ... after every time Celeste talks is so cute to me. It's such a
Right?
strange relationship from the start.
He's like, yeah, okay. Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
Kyoko, why are you like that to him? You
I
just
know.
met him.
Kyoko could just solve everything immediately, always, but
I guess this is reminding her too much of her backstory.
true.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I need someone else to tell me to do that.
Yeah, Kyoko.
It's cute. They don't like each other at the start. They gotta. Oh. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Look at Celeste over there. Look at her with her giant fucking drills.
And her giant fucking skirt. And she's just like, I'll wait.
He's just standing there, and I have no idea why she's standing in such a weird position, just in the corner sulking. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement.
It's kind of her personality. She's just kind of in the corner a lot.
Yeah, she's flashy, but like, she doesn't really have any interest in being part of a crowd or anything. She just dresses like that for herself.
I love how long all the girls' hair is. Like, let me tell you, as an artist, drawing their hair is like, I always draw their hair at least 3 feet too short. Constantly.
It's a lot. It's so much hair. You'd imagine that this school looks like a cat owner's bed.
Oh my
Just hair
god, it
everywhere.
probably is. It probably
Kyoko
is like
must be
that.
shedding so much everywhere.
God. No wonder the killer had to use like a lint roller or whatever, because hair was everywhere.
Celeste is probably the janitor's favorite student just because all her hair is fake. Imagine
Yeah.
Sakura's hair.
Oh my god.
Sakura's hair is the size of a whole other person. It's just shedding everywhere.
Sakura is a big kitty.
She is. By the way, you ever seen Utena?
Have I ever seen what?
Utena.
No, but that's Demi's favorite. I just haven't seen it yet. I just haven't sat down to watch it.
This is taken from Utena.
Is it?
Danganronpa is heavily influenced by Utena as like a critique of the school system. This is directly taken. Duels always have this kind of elevator scene.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Demi wandered off somewhere, but if she was in here, she'd probably be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, Utena is. It has kind of an oversized reputation for Yuri, but Utena is actually not really gay. It's just a critique of the education system. Danganronpa, ironically, is gayer than Utena.
That's what I've heard. It's interesting its influence, because its influence extends beyond anime. There is a reference to it in so much Western stuff. Like, it is incredible.
Yeah, no, Americans like Utena more than Japanese, I feel.
Probably.
Americans love talking about Utena. When you mention anime, Utena is always listed as a classic. And especially funny to me is that Utena always gets listed as a Yuri classic, but there's no Yuri in the original series at all.
I think it's one of those things where I think because people have talked about it like that for so long that everybody just kind of accepts it, probably.
Yeah, no one even watches it anymore because people talk about it so much.
Right?
That's what's called a classic. A show you never watch but think you know everything about because everyone talks about it.
It's like, for me, that's like every piece of pop culture ever.
That's true. You live in a fucking cave.
Literally, I'm a bear.
Yeah.
Also,
I wonder if this is how a death row...
oh no, go ahead.
Yeah? No, go ahead.
If you hear crunching noises, it's because I'm quickly eating dinner while we're doing this.
Yeah, I figured that's what crunching noises are. I didn't think you were eating the mic.
Mike is tasty too.
Please don't, that's expensive. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oh, Celeste! She's motivating him. She's actually being nice.
Celeste is... There's no other character quite like her in the franchise.
Yeah, she's so insane.
I really like her as a character, and I wish she'd get more
She
attention.
really Koto though. She's actually being nice. She's the only one who's defending him right now.
Exactly.
Even Kyoko isn't. Oblivious to our shared and also, is this a monologue or is he talking? Or is Celeste just telepathic?
I think the blue text is him thinking, and then the
internal.
white is
So he just randomly says, I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels. Not thinking that would be more suspicious at all.
Yeah, right. I'm like, Makoto, why would you say that right now? How about you?
Celeste is really covering for him.
God.
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Gross. Ding. You finally arrived. Wow. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats.
I love how everybody's just listening to him. I just be like, I'll sit where I want, bitch.
They're not actually sitting either.
Right?
There's no
right?
seats that exist. The seats were arranged in... These are not seats, Makoto. You're not sitting.
I just look at some of the poses and stuff in this little CG.
Celeste's pose is so strange. It's like she's trying to reach out for it, but just realized it's too short.
Celeste might be drunk.
Celeste is also fucking space alien. That's why she and Makoto get along so well. They're the two weirdest people in this school.
I think they're all space aliens, technically. I mean, to be that good at something, you gotta kind of be a space alien. Like, there's this one part in another game, in a nice alternate universe where Sakura, who's the big muscle lady on the right, she screams at somebody because she's so stoked about classical music because she's never heard it before.
Yeah, she's never heard of classical music in her life. In 18 years of life, she has never fucking heard classical music before.
Like, that's the kind of space alien shit we're dealing with. Why does Mondo looks like he just realized he got a boner and he doesn't know what to do with it?
His hair is like a cataract. It's just so unsightly.
It really is.
You can see Hina's cleavage so well from this angle.
As is typical for, like, every CG that she's in.
Hina has never seen her own feet, ever, in her life.
Yeah. Well, you know.
She's like that one video game where your health bar is your tits.
What?
There's a game, I think it's a Jurassic Park spin-off game, actually.
What?
Your health bar is your tits. If you want to see your health, you have to look at your own tits.
I agree, Toesman. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I gotta look that up later.
It's really awkward because if you want to look at your health, you have to look away from the rest of the map. You can't see combat and your health at the same time.
Oh,
And your character model entirely consists of just tits and the arm that shoots a gun.
I think, you know
There
what?
is nothing else. Yes?
I think I know this sounds familiar now. I think isn't it like a tattoo on the top of the tit?
Something like that. Yeah.
That sounds right.
It was set up so
still
everyone
stupid,
could see
but
everyone else.
Soccer's like sleeves are for pussies.
What? Sakura is what?
Like sleeves are for pussies.
Blazer?
Sleeves are for pussies.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, my New England came out there. Sorry. All right, vibe system, you lay down. You lay down and get some good rest.
Sleep well, vibe. Top of the tit to you too, those men.
Top of the tit to you.
It was set up so everyone could see everyone else. I only have one eye, so how does that work?
What do you mean?
Like, everyone sees everyone else in this circle, right?
Yeah.
But I'm blind in one eye, so does Monokuma just put me off to the side somewhere?
No, you'd still be able to see everybody, just slightly less.
I guess. I feel like that ruins the dramatic effect.
Maybe Monokuma would like raise a platform in the middle and put you just right in the middle and spin you around.
That makes sense. I am very small, after all.
True. You have a good Friday too vibe.
TGI Fridays! Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. Makoto's weirdly perceptive at times like this.
Yeah, I think the most poetic protagonist that I've experienced, because I haven't played V3 yet, but Papa Hajime, like, he is such a poet in the English translation. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, Hajime, somebody just died. Like, now is not the time to talk about the stars in the darkness.
Yeah, Konaka's protagonists are always so poetic at such random moments. Raincoat is like that. Yuma is such a cute little boy. But his narration, his inner monologue, is so hard-boiled.
I think that's really cute, though.
It is. He's this little guy. He's so cute and innocent looking. And inside he's just monologuing about how unfair the world is, about how the heaviness of the rain reflects the weight in everyone's hearts. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Oh, look at Celeste. Look at her little scowl.
Celeste is like, I could beat Sakura in a fight.
She could. Her drills are bigger than her, and she has 2 of them. She's tiny, but she must be freakishly strong.
Leon looks like he just saw Kyoko for the first time. He's like, ah! Ew.
She looks a little tweaked out all the time.
He probably is a little tweaked out all the time, to be honest. He looks like the
He
kind
is
of
a
guy that does
baseball
drugs.
player.
Yeah, he looks like the kind of guy that does drugs.
You know, baseball players are all on crazy amount of drugs.
Very true.
Yakuya over there looks like he's trying to ignore Celeste right next to him as much as possible.
I mean, that's in character, though. Byakuya's
You would
a little douchebag.
be offended. I want to thank Matsuzaki Sensei for putting Celeste in the center frame of this CG. I'm so happy we get to see a cute shot of her like this. Look at her little skull. She's like a kitten. She's like one of those really angry cats that just picks a fight with everyone. She's gonna start hissing and batting Leon with her paws soon.
I think a lot of the girls in this franchise look like little angry kittens. Either little angry kittens or cute little puppies.
That's true. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. Why are you so good at narrating? A deadly betrayal.
Maybe he's the ultimate writer.
This is because he reads all of Toko's books religiously, so it just rubbed off on him.
True.
A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate.
Look at Choco in the corner. Choco's like,
She's so like... I don't know how to put this. She looks scrunkly. That's what Toko looks
She
like all
does
the
look
time.
scrunkly. Toko is the
She looks like
definition of skrunkle.
She looks like a cat that bit a lemon for the first time.
And turned into a butthole.
Yes.
I like,
A deadly class trial.
I like Sayaka's dead portrait up there. She's like, oh, I died, shit.
Yeah. Kind of. I don't know how. I don't know how to put it. I feel bad for Makoto that he has to be next to Sayaka in every class trial, you know? Like, that's just rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah. Okay.
He's always gonna have to look at his dead GF forever.
dead GF. So we have quite a bit of truth bullets, y'all. We got a lot going on. Sorry, I as usual I ate too fast. So basically, what we know is that Sayaka got stabbed in Makoto's bathroom. There was evidence of a struggle.
Makoto can never shower again.
Makoto can never shower again. Her wrist was broken. She left the dying message of 11037. There was evidence disposed of in the incinerator, but the gate was closed, but somebody was able to turn on the incinerator from outside the gate. And it was a smashed crystal ball that was used, probably, I'm assuming, to hit the incinerator button. But yeah. So Sayaka got our dear dead girl Sayaka got stabbed, it seems, after a struggle. So let's set skills. I have skills. Oh yeah, because a lot of my experience with this game is from the Game Grumps playing it, and because they skipped most of the free time, they never got any skills, so of course the trials were stupidly hard for them. I'll use this. Why is there a gun? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, there's no guns used to murder anybody in this game. It's a red herring. It's funny. Okay. It's time for a trial, and like I said, very awesome because we don't have to voice much. The trials are voiced already. Demi, you missed it. There was an Utna reference. There was the elevator scene. But we'll see it again eventually. Hello, Nayumu, welcome. I think gay girls should get 2 tries. That's so true. Gay girls should get 2 tries. Gay girls should get infinite tries. All rise, bitches!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yeah, the elevator scene is kind of classic in Danganronpa. It's in Danganronpa 2, and I think it's in V3 too as well. So yeah.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
I don't know if you guys know this, but this is basically what I look like in real life. I'm just a little fat bear with little round ears and little round feet. I don't have any fingers or toes.
Then
And
I'll punish everyone besides
just a
the
little pot
blackened,
belly there.
and the one
Yes.
that deceived everyone else will graduate.
So yes, they have to figure out who did it, because if they're right, then that person gets punished. But if they're wrong, then they all
die.
die. Yes.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Oh no, Toesman. Yes, I have a Toesman. But I don't have toes. And a little white Prego pouch. That's right. I have a little egg layer belly button.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
The fuck, Taka?
The trials are the best part of the game. The congealed stupidity that comes out in the trials. This is like Reddit on a good day. Like, it is so good, you guys.
Now, that's unfair.
Idiot.
Everyone here is hot.
Their hand?
You think Reddit users look like this?
That's true. Reddit users look like Mondo's hair. Husband's like, I did it.
Before we move on, let's take
Reddit
the
users
trial.
all look like
Can I ask you a
Hifumi. The
question
entire
real quick?
school of Hifumi. Nobody looks like Kyoko on Reddit.
That's probably true, unfortunately.
What's going on with those pictures?
Kyoko, what do you mean? Kyoko? Aren't you the one that's figuring everything out? I think you know.
I feel
It's
almost
important
they
to
got
ask
left out
the
just
suspect or
because
the
they
mastermind
died.
questions you already know the
Friendship
answer to, so you can
penetrates
find
even death's
contradictions.
barrier.
True.
See, this line is foreshadowing. This line is
Yeah. Oh
painful
God.
by the end.
God. Yeah. Danganronpa wouldn't be as violent if people knew about masturbation. Yeah, probably. Probably. Everybody just needs to have a good tug, I think.
Friendship penetrates.
See what I mean? That's exactly what I mean.
Now this is Reddit. This is Reddit concentrated.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Aw,
My
Celeste.
queen.
Fun fact, everybody. Manager Buddy actually likes Celeste's English voice better than her Japanese one. Look how tiny she is. She's so thin. She's so whittle.
So much
There
of
were
her is
only
jacket
15
too,
of
so
us
she's
to
even
begin
thinner
with,
under
so
that.
Why are there 16 seats?
Oh,
I
no
cannot get
reason.
enough of her little
It's just that
smiling
our
sports
little
rate.
courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Nothing's ever for no reason, Monokuma.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Would I sacrifice everyone in this school, Celeste? I would be sincerely tempted to, honestly.
You love your Celeste, and honestly, I don't blame you.
First up is the case summary. Now,
I think Kyoko is the
let the
only
class
one who would really
trial
make me
begin.
pause at that.
Oh, this part isn't voiced,
It's about
I
to be-
guess.
It's about to be... It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Makoto, why do you care so much? They're all blaming you. Like a few minutes ago, they were all beating you up.
He's a good... he's really skinny, too. Look at him.
He is. He's tiny.
He's wee.
Literally only Celeste was defending you, but you still care about everyone.
Your first oh, thank you. I like how this is just labeled as narrator. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Please tell me. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause.
Celeste and Byakuya look like they're having a breakup.
They do. They look like an awkward pair of exes.
Celeste side-eyeing Byakuya so hard and Byakuya just refusing to look at her.
So passive-aggressive.
Chihiro looks like their daughter's parents are going through a divorce.
God.
Taka's mouse is going to get flies in it. He looks like a gulper eel.
Oh my god. Yeah. Look at Hifumi's trying to catch some extra calories, and Toko's like, ugh.
Toko's staring so hard at him.
She's so grossed out by him. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the... Sorry, I just burped. Loaded into the truth cylinder. Loaded into the... Use the mouse to aim and fire with the left mouse button. Oh! Tomato Magica, thank you so much for raiding. Hello, raiders. My name is Iris Polaris. I'm a magical polar bear at the zoo.
And I'm a bunny.
Yes, and this is my manager, Bunny. And we use any pronouns, so whatever pronouns you would like. Today we are playing Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, so the first Danganronpa game. And we are at the first trial, so if you want to stick around, you haven't missed much.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
I think Tomato Magica just finished a Raincoat stream too, so it's perfect.
Oh yeah, that is perfect. This is from the same team, so
Celeste and Byakuya are fucking killing me so hard. Look at them. They're having an awkward breakup right here.
God, that would be so like on brand for Danganronpa though.
What?
Like,
Look at Sakura judgmentally staring at them for doing this in public.
yes, Sakura. I love Sakura's my best friend.
Mondo's cringing, Sakura's judging them, but Taka looks like a gulper eel.
Taka is
These
a gulper
sprites are
eel. That's
really
his
amazing.
persona. That's his persona. Thank you so much to Micho Magica. Thank you. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you, narrator.
Do you think Celeste is being so nice to Makoto because she's trying to make Byakuya jealous? Is that what's going on here? Is that why they look like that to each
I
other?
assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yes.
We know that part already.
Like,
Murder took
But even Hiro is smarter than you. You know you've hit a wall.
God.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No!
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That's wrong, or whatever. I don't know. I already forgot the controls. Oh, okay. Okay, it stopped it for me. Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. What's up, narrator? If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Yes. That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. Oh, thank you for pointing that out for me so I can like easy mode this. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka.
Yeah. Blah, blah,
In
blah,
the
blah,
bathroom,
blah, blah,
so
blah.
it seemed the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Shut up, Chihiro. That's not right.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
We just shot Chihiro in the face.
That's wrong, Chihiro. Boom.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Chihiro wasn't in there.
With the way things had been damaged.
It's fine, Makoto
I
psychically
think we can
beaming it into her
definitely assume
brain.
there was a struggle.
That's what the antenna is for, you know?
Struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
What did you
So
see,
you're saying
Chihiro?
Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Oh, I love Chihiro. Okay.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Oh,
You're
Celeste.
so smart, my queen. You're so smart.
You're so right. Look at her little face on the left. Look at she.
Her little pausey. The way
So
she
cute.
puts it up to her face like that.
I love her little Mona Lisa smile. She's got a little like ooh, got a little parentheses.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
I would kill everyone in this school for you, Celeste.
Celeste, I just met you, except not really. I've known you for 15 years, and if anything happened to you, I would kill everybody in the school and myself.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
All right, douche.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're making
so
Chihiro
what's next?
cry!
Yeah, you're making the baby cry. Stop arguing, everybody.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
The murder weapon!
Wow,
Sakura is so
this
fucking
is
massive
starting
next to
sound like a
Kyoko.
real trial.
Hifumi really just wanted to see Makoto get executed, huh?
Yeah, he's like, oh man. We need to determine. I'll read the trial Makoto's. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Make your argument.
So what was used to kill her?
The kitchen knife set.
Does sound
obviously.
like the lunch lady.
Object
Right?
thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Thank you, Taka.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Shut up, Mondo.
That's wrong.
I keep forgetting people's names. Shut up, Mondo. It's not right.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
The first time he's ever heard of such a thing.
Mondo doesn't know what that is. Mondo doesn't know what that
After
is.
the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Mondo eats from a feed bag like a horse, so he doesn't know what forks and knives are.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
The murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Mondo, these children are not very smart, you guys have to realize.
They were not picked to this school for grades.
Yeah. You think? Pull up
She
your
looks like a birthday cake. It
and
really
pull-
looks like a birthday cake like that.
pull up your goddamn shirt, Mondo. Nobody wants to see your tits.
Okay, so the murder weapon was
Those
a
tits
kitchen
are how he
knife, but
got
where
into
does
this
that
school.
get us?
Probably.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Do we?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Toko's voice gets so much deeper in Ultra Despair Girls. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it does. Actually, her balls dropped.
Toki's balls drop arc. Makoto's like, oh my god, her balls are dropping in front of me! Oh!
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you,
Well, we can
Kyokers.
talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
He's so smart. I love her.
He was like, huh? What? She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know
was not gonna help.
she's
She's just gonna stand there and wait for everyone to die.
she's fucking not gonna help.
He's putting so much faith on Makoto.
Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Oh my god, he's using his big boy words. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everybody's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. That's when you take the Adderall, folks. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Shut up! Wah 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 wah.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
So true.
But where does that get us?
Okay.
Stop being so
Must have taken
suspicious,
it from
Leon.
the kitchen, right? He did it
If
in
everyone
secret.
didn't hate Makoto so
Maybe it
much
was
for
in
no
the dining
reason,
hall.
they blame you.
Right? Just cause Leon sucks. No, you're wrong!
But no, everyone hates Makoto except like
Okay,
Kyoko
wait,
and Celeste.
hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
I took it from my room. Wait a second.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well,
What
if
face
I
is
have a
this? What
witness?
emotion is she trying to convey with that?
Toki.jpg.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
It's really fun how you can tell various people's relationship to Hina by what they call her. I think it's very cute.
True. There's nothing going on in that head of hers.
I love her!
She's completely zoned out of this whole trial. This is the first time she realized anything's happening.
Yeah, Hina's like, well, I don't think I did it. And I didn't really like Sayaka that much, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, Hina doesn't care. Hina could actually... Hina might be the smartest character in this game, but she's never gonna use her brain because she doesn't care.
Me mood.
Remember
That's
what
why
you were
she's your
telling me
fave.
earlier?
I love Hina.
Hina is the best. Look at him.
Well, I went to go...
Look at her worried face. Look at her little worried face. It's so precious.
She is precious. She's very well designed. I love her. I'll read this part too. Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. I love imagining her with a little cup of tea.
Yes, in her little pausies.
But when I finished
warming
my
up.
tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was
Hina's so
gone.
responsible.
She is. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear,
Maybe you
the
should do
knife
Hina from
disappeared
now
while
on.
you were in the dining hall,
Yeah.
correct?
If no, cause I'm Sakura and I want us to have Saku Hina moments.
But you do Hina's voice so cutely.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, she's so cute. I think didn't you say you kind of liked her English voice better too because she sounds dumber?
No, I like both equally, but I think her Japanese voice conveys like a more mature character that doesn't really fit her role.
Yeah, Hina's a dumbass. That's why I love her.
But Danganronpa 3, I think the JP voice is the only Hina because that conveys the more mature Hina in that anime.
Yeah, she's gone through some shit by that point.
And at any
Yes, she
point while
actually
you were
has to
there,
care now.
Did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think
There's something
so?
about like the accent her Ian voice has that conveys bimbo so well.
Yeah, I can see that. It's so funny because her voice actress is like all the little kitteny creatures in every show ever.
Good. That's important.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
It's weird to hear Cube in her voice.
The knife disappeared while
Oh,
Hina was
man.
in the dining hall. But I wasn't
Would
there
you
the
make a
entire
contract with
time.
Hina though?
I would absolutely make a contract with Hina.
In other words, there's no
Understandable.
way I could have taken the knife.
There's no way you could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Ooh.
Idiot swimmer girl?
I mean, that's not a lie.
Personal.
I mean, I love you so much, Hina, baby girl, goddess, queen of Reina de Maikur, but like, she's not wrong.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved
Look
in
at her!
something like that?
Oh my god, look at her spiky hair! she's ready to fight for her honor.
She is.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
Yes,
If there
Byakuya?
is an accomplice, do they also become
This is the bear
blind?
like your honor or something.
The bear.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
All of our watchers, please keep this in mind for the rest of the franchise, because this comes up a lot.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Oh my god, look at the little thinky. I love her thinky face.
She's thinking so hard.
She's thinking so hard.
The little fist is curled into a ball with the force of her thinking.
Her little programmer brain is thinking so hard.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
When the murder bear is so annoyed with you, the murder bear just lays down some rules and gives you some facts.
Monokuma just doesn't care.
God.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall.
You're just
and I
ignoring
didn't take the
Monokuma.
knife.
There we go. Shut up, bear. Listen.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Chihiro's little hands are so small. Everybody's got really small hands in this. It's funny how like how
It's the anti-yaoi art style.
exactly. It's the little Blorbo art style.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
I'm gonna make our girls fight like Pokemon.
Yes.
Hina would fucking break Celeste. Let's be real.
I'd break you if she did.
What? Hey. I'll put you in the oven, bitch. I'll cook you.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Oh no, not this.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
You couldn't have mentioned that sooner, Hina. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention my giant girlfriend was with me.
Hina doesn't care. Hina's thing is that she just does not apply herself.
Just to be sure, Sakura's
Me.
Leon, you're such a dummy!
right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
You were
stayed
making
in
out.
Hina's room last night.
Yes!
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Aw, GFs.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Airtight? Yeah, you didn't have to use the term airtight, but, you know.
What?
You
What?
stayed over? Doesn't that
What?
violate one of the school regulations?
Toko's head is already filled with thoughts we can't repeat on a 13+ game.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Taka, you're gay. What do you care?
He's so upset about this. Look at the vein in his fucking head. He's
gonna have a stroke.
He's so upset about this ship.
What if he dies?
But I'm a girl. Sakura, you indeed are all woman, Sakura.
Let's go fucking
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Taka, what the fuck?
Taka's...
Do you think she's just cross-dressing for fun?
That's what I don't get. Like, I don't get. I mean, it's kind of a funny joke, but like, it's also not, because Sakura does not look like a man by any stretch of the imagination.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
I don't get it. Taka is fine with cross-dressing, but he doesn't want a boy and a girl to sleep in the same room. Most of these things seem like violations of a school regulation, but...
That's right, Demi. It's a certified Taka moment.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Hina's like, we were making out.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Aw, the wives support each other.
Hina actually has really good perception and memory. She just does not care.
Yeah, she just doesn't want to feel like accessing it. It takes too long. Again,
It's
like
such an
me.
it's a really interesting character trait. Like, she's not abrasive or cruel or ignorant, but she just doesn't care. She's apathetic.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Oh, look at Celeste pretending to think.
Pretending. She's like,
Well, because...
She's got nothing going on there, but she wants to look smart.
Oh, it's Junko. Or Junko that saw them in the dining hall.
Sayaka.
Oh, Sayaka.
She's
Oh,
the one who came to
JK.
the dining hall. And then later, she wound up...
I've played this game before and I've already forgotten how it goes.
Actually, kind of an interesting point. What if somebody in a killing game commits suicide like that? And there's still... The kind of leads up to it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Sayaka?
Sayaka?
Sayaka? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Monokuma.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
Thank you, Sakura. You're so right. I love you.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Thank you, Sakura. You're so right.
When she
Yuko's
came into
thinking
the
so
dining
hard.
hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
I think Kyoko... Well, Kyoko probably already knows what's happened. She's just pretending at this point for everyone's benefit. Don't we have an ultimate seamstress that can give poor Sakura some fucking sleeves?
I think Sakura would be offended if there were sleeves that could fit her guns.
True, true. I forgot. Sleeves are for pussies.
As she
Sakura is an
left, she
open
said she
state,
just
open
wanted
carry
a drink
state.
of water, but most likely.
Sakura is an open carry state.
She is. She's got those guns out in public.
Manager Bunny 2K23, I love you. I love you so much.
Oh, who
The person
doesn't
took
love
the
me?
knife was the victim herself.
Yes, Taka, is there something you want to say about that? Do you have some conclusion there, or
His
are you just
mouth-
pointing dramatically?
And his eyes and his eyebrows are everything about his face is so big.
He looks like a Sesame Street character.
He does look like a Muppet. A little Taka Muppet.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Oh, Koto.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken
Celeste
from
is still
her,
pretending to
and she
think.
was killed with it?
Celeste is like, what? Who could I make me some milk tea later?
She
In
just
that
desperately
case,
wants
you
some
may not
milk
have
tea
taken
right
the
now.
knife,
She's wondering if
but
she
you
can
still could have
excuse
killed her.
herself.
What?
He's probably thinking how Monokuma looks like a cookie.
See? He did do it after all.
Why are you like
Why is
horny
that
about
face?
that? Why are you horny about that, Toko?
You snuff enthusiast.
Oh my god. She gets better, you get. Well, not in this game, but.
Don't. There's no point in telling them because that's not gonna be for a while.
Yeah,
She's
very
just
true.
like this full game, and
She-
like half of the next game.
And she's like, she's very. It's because she has tiny little hands. She's very weird about it. She can't write properly with the tiny little hands.
This day sucks so much for Makoto. First his GF dies, then his favorite author keeps accusing him of it. His favorite author is horny for his execution. It's like if your girlfriend died and Stephen King came to your funeral to accuse you of murder.
With his dick out.
Yes.
God.
No.
Makoto's having such a bad day.
So,
What is
that's how
Hifumi
you
doing?
twist the argument
He's like,
and send
yeah.
us all off in the wrong
Why does
direction.
Hifumi want Makoto to die so much? Is he
You
jealous
possess a
because
most
Celeste likes him?
terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? Clearly they don't. They convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
For those Danganronpa fans out there, Kyoko's voice actress is also Kaede later on in Danganronpa 3, or V3 rather.
Because you see,
I love that you still
if the
say
room did
Kaede.
belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Well, I mean, Stop it.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
It's better than how I pronounce it in my head, which is Cade. That's never gonna stop.
That's cute.
You like Cade? That's what, to my Western English brain, that's what it looks like to me.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
As in, you're bewildered right now, Mondo.
Something
It's
was missing
impressive
from
that
the
he
scene of
knows
the
the word
crime that by
bewildering.
all rights should have been there.
Do you ever like when you're reading the dialogue of a character, do you ever like if the character uses a word you think they wouldn't know because they're not that smart, do you ever go, that's a big word for you? That's how I was
Regularly, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was in I distinctly remember this when I was playing Ultra Despair Girls with Komaru and the word semantics. I was like, that's a big word for you, Komaru. Good job.
You know what I'm
Danganronpa
talking
is
about,
full of that.
don't you?
Nikki's characters say words you don't think they should know.
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? But can you spell now?
God, Hangman Gambit is the fucking worst.
and then in Danganronpa 2, it's like, welcome to the improved Hangman's Gambit, and you're like, ah.
At least in Raincode, when you do this, they give you a girl in a bikini afterwards.
True.
Danganronpa is just pain.
Hello, Scrub. Welcome. We are class trialing right now, Scrub, and thank you for the head
Hi,
pats.
Scrub.
As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Oh! Fern, oh my gosh, Fern, the Heretic VT, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. I am Iris Polaris.
Hi, Fern. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I am Iris Polaris. This is my manager bunny. We use any pronouns. Welcome, welcome,
I'm a
welcome.
bunny.
Yes, manager bunny's a bunny. And right now we are playing Danganronpa. We are doing the first trial right now, so we're very early on in the game still. Let me shout you out, Fern. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hello, Star. Welcome, Stars the Mutt.
Welcome, 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 everyone.
Yes, oh, and thank you for the follow, Stars. Let's see. Use the mouse to aim and left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. Ba-da-da-da-da. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Oh no. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Narrator, you gotta stop saying that.
Nobody has ever had fun with Harrisman Gambit.
Ever. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We just figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit. He's thinking. He's doing a thinky, you guys. Yeah, hey. There we go.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. His little voice, his little blorba voice.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
He's right.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
I like this pose. It looks like he's pointing at his own titty. He's like, look at my boob.
The reason
Hifumi is so fucking mad for some reason.
Hifumi wanted somebody to die today so bad. And he wanted that person to be Makoto.
Makoto for no reason.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body
Kyoko,
itself,
be nice to your
not
girlfriend.
just her hair.
Then let's just wanted to say something.
Yeah.
He got bored.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't
Hifumi, whose side are you on? You're just randomly agreeing with people.
Look at Toko's still having a moment.
She's still horny. She's thinking about Makoto's death and it's turning her on so much.
Oh my god.
The killer got rid of it all, of
Toko,
course.
please.
To remove any
He's
trace
your
that they had
biggest
ever been
fan. Don't treat your biggest fan like this.
God.
He's read all of your books, all 80 of them.
All 80 of
and you're
them.
treating him like this. You're betraying him so badly.
Precisely.
Scrub doesn't know what's going on and he's scared.
The room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yeah, we're basically right now we're in a trial to try to figure out who killed Sayaka.
Apparently someone is horny for a dead person. That would be better than what's going on. It's that people are horny for killing someone.
Yeah, people seem to want our protagonist to die really badly.
For no reason other than horny.
Makoto isn't the culprit?
Yeah, bitch!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
That's...
Aka, please.
That's how an investigation works.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have
Look
done
at her
it.
little smug face. She's like, no. No.
I love her smug face. She's knife cat. She's such a knife cat.
She is a knife cat. Oh, they're yandere is... Yeah, you could say that for sure.
They're not yandere. They just like killing.
God, Sakura's so swole. I don't think we ever find out why she's got those cool scars either. I like to think she got hit by lightning in the face. And I think it's really cool.
I always assume that they just...
Or maybe they're just...
part of training.
Or she was just born with them.
I just assume they're part of training, you know, like... Now that you mention it, doesn't baby Sakura have scars too? So maybe she was born with them.
Oh, my wife says only God could strike her and could not strike her down. Yeah, I joke because of course I write Danganronpa fanfiction. I joke that if she had kids, all her kids would have the same scars. They're just genetic. That's how you know the Sakura clan. They've all been struck by lightning genetically.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
I mean, there was a dead girl in it, Kyoko.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
I want to flick the end of his hair. I want to be like, look.
I don't think it moves. I think it's just rock solid.
Oh, gross.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
Oh, look at her little surprised face. She's like, oh.
It's fairly certain
just
that
wants
the
to
killer
say
had
something
some
so
trouble
badly.
getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Pull it like a pig's tail, boingy. Or like a rabbit's tail. A rabbit's tail also stretches out.
And then rabbits poop.
And then yeah, it's the poop lever. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. What did the killer break again? The doorknob, right?
I got it!
I got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
You know, the thing that you used to open a door, Hero. You know?
He just wants to contribute.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
I remember a lot of people make fun of the dialogue in the trials, but to me this is perfectly what, like, teenagers and college-age people sound like. Like when they're trying to debate something or talk about something. This is perfectly in character to me.
This is just what meetings at an office sound like, really.
Oh my god, true.
See
You're
how the
so
top
right.
part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Then they fucking threw it at somebody's head. No, they didn't do that.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Most bewildering act. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute way to put it.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
This was still horny.
Toko's still horny. Leon has way too many piercings. He's so pierced. He's wearing a padlock around and a giant safety pin. He's very 2010.
He is.
I should clarify. I have nothing wrong with any of those things. It's a very cool look, but not on him.
But if the only choice you have is to break
It's not that
you break
it's not a cool
There's
look
nothing
on him.
bewildering
It's that
about
he's
it.
just so ugly. Nothing could ever look cool on him.
Mean, but true. Look at his 3 rings.
Yes,
still
he
don't see?
is
Okay then.
the most 2010 guy in the world. You couldn't have a character like Kuwata Leon today. We had those
No.
people massacred at the turn of the decade.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I was still in like my emo phase at that point, I think. Organization 13 wannabe looking ass. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Thank you, narrator. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? You're not in your emo phase now? Nah, I'm in my 30 years old and need to get more clothes because I outgrew all my other ones. Face. Tell me, narrator, what else do we have to say about the debates? From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all— Who are you, narrator? What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. This is a holdover from the prototype version of this game, Distrust. The entire game of Distrust was basically based off that mechanic, apparently.
Yeah, and you could pick who lived or died, so you could have had any character you want whoever you hate the most right now, whoever's the most annoying character, die.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the violence the fandom would have had if that was a real mechanic? People would be posting screenshots of who they killed, and they'd be having an all-out war in the comments.
Oh god, it would be
fans versus antis.
It'd be rancid. It'd be rotten. It'd be Robbie rotten in the fandom.
The fandom would be a real-life killing game if that happened.
God, it would be. It'd be a killing game at DashCon. You'll have to rely.
Finally, the ball pit had a purpose.
You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have
I was
fun.
really into Hot Topic now that I think about it.
Make your argument, bitch. Okay.
Remember
Nothing
Emily
different.
the Strange? Anybody remember Emily the Strange?
That sounds familiar.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main
She was a
room.
Hot Topic mascot
She
character.
then fled into the bathroom.
Yeah, that sounds
I was
familiar.
yeah,
Then the killer ran
I was
after
really
her,
into her back then.
and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, come on, nope, not that either. I can go fuck myself.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto?
Toko,
Admit it.
shut up.
We already know the answer.
You haven't gone through your lesbian arc yet.
This would be so awkward if she did kill him. What would she tell Komaru?
Ugh, God. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident
Blah, blah, blah.
took place in
Oh, I didn't mean to
Makoto's
do that. Blah, 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 blah.
first attacked
Nope,
in
not
the
that
room.
either.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran and they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer
It's not
had to
that?
try and bust down
Yeah,
the
it is
door.
that. I missed, I guess. Oh. Sorry, Leon. Oh my god.
Shoot!
I'm dumb as fuck.
I was really into mini dresses back in the 2010s.
Were you?
That was fun.
Scrub ass, is it fixed who is the liar? Is it change between playthroughs? It's all fixed, but the interesting part of the game is the psychology behind all of it. I know this sounds ridiculous if you've heard anything about Danganronpa, but the reasons why people do what they do is the interesting part.
Incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
Sayaka was first. She then fled into the
Then the
bathroom.
killer ran and they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer because Sayaka had locked it.
Is it that?
No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong! Fucking idiot!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Makoto has a shitty room.
Monokuma over
What's
there can
Hifumi
testify to
doing?
that.
Fumi's just standing there with his finger out. He's like, meh.
He's mimicking Makoto's pose, but he doesn't really know what to say.
I'd love it if he's just been standing there like that for the last 20 minutes.
He's been switching sides non-stop this whole trial. He just wants someone to die.
Yup, true as true can be. But you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Oh, look at her. She's thinking. I love her finger claw.
Yes.
She's got such a cool finger claw.
She does. She could rip your eye out with it.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Knife cat. So smug.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was... Crime took place in my room.
I got it!
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
I don't know if that's inconceivable, considering later on in the game we have a part of a trial about whether or not somebody is a ghost. I don't know if that's inconceivable, Hifumi, but
what would Hifumi think about that?
Yeah, what do you mean? What are you conceiving of, Hifumi? Are you thinking about anything with your little narwhal horn? Look at his little
Like,
unicorn horn.
He really just feels like he's just throwing things out there for spectacle.
I think half of them are, really. I don't think it's really set in for them yet.
And yet,
Celeste is absolutely just saying shit for the sake of attention.
Oh yeah, she wants to get Kyoko's attention. Kyoko, her wife.
She has like real eyes, but she doesn't really care what's happening here.
He grew
She
more
just wants to play
horns.
like he did. She just wants to play criminal and detective with Kyoko.
Yeah. She thinks this is all a fun little pretend dress-up game.
Well, to be more specific,
She's LARPing 24/7.
Full-time LARPer.
what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
One thing I noticed when I drew Kyoko is how uneven her bangs are. They're so cute.
She cuts them herself, you can tell.
Yes.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by
Look
accident.
at
But
this is
so.
This playthrough is just you and I just gushing about the sprites over and over again in the same way forever, and that's okay. You know?
Because the sprites are just that gorgeous. Look
They're
at
so
her.
cute.
Look at her. She's radiant.
She's so cute.
the killer
She's
must
so
have been
smug.
considerably confused, with no
What
idea how they
beauty.
actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known
Noggami's
exactly why it
English
wasn't opening,
voice sounds so like middle-aged.
He is kind of angry and middle-aged, really.
Kinda, yeah. It just sounds weird. Like he doesn't sound like a suave rich guy at all. Sounds like someone's dad.
If you think about it, he kind of does become everybody's dad, but like not willingly.
True.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Toko's so upset about this. She's
She wanted him to die
very
so
concerned.
badly.
I mean, somebody's gonna die no matter what, y'all. It's just not Makoto.
Specifically, that it's not Makoto that makes her upset. She wanted him to die.
Oh my
Specifically.
god. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
For the crime of trying to be friendly with her and telling her how much he loves her books and admires her, he needs to fucking die.
You can't be. You're not allowed to be nice to Toko. She doesn't like it.
Okay, then who did do it?
Oh my, Mondo, chill.
What? He's so mad.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, you're gonna drop dead at like 30 at this rate. You gotta chill out.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Hifumi, you were never doing anything. You didn't have to give up. You're not contributing.
Hifumi's like, alright, bye guys.
But
He's
what
just saying
happens if we
shit.
can't decide
He's
on
just
who we
throwing
think
shit
did it?
out there.
Aw, Chihiro.
Well, then, why don't we just
This is
vote
my
right
favorite
now?
Chihiro
Majority
crime
rules.
face.
Majority
She looks a little
rules?
deranged.
You really think that's a good idea?
Taka believes in democracy.
Taka does believe in democracy. He's a very honorable man.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
As long as it's not me.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Her accent is so cute, it's killing me.
I love how much you love her accent.
The way she says trivial is so
I do have one question.
cute. Oh, my life.
What's up, Hina?
You.
Celeste hates her ass. Celeste hates Hina so much.
Why?
It's okay, it's fine. I think it's kind of funny.
It's a natural rivalry between flatties and
Flatties and Hina, I suppose. Like, I don't get defensive about it because I find it's so, like, over the top mean. A lot of characters in Danganronpa are so over the top mean, it turns back around to being really funny and cute. So
yeah.
It's like watching kittens fight. Like, you see two kittens playing and you see one kitten bite the other kitten's head, like, and it's not really doing anything.
It's like that.
It's exactly
That's
like that.
Celeste and Hina.
Yeah. It's two kittens playing and the Celeste kitten is going, and Hina's like,
I really don't understand why Celeste doesn't like Hina. It just comes out of nowhere.
I think Celeste was like, I need a rival, but Hina doesn't play that, so...
She's not even mad, she just looks kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, this is the... She wanted Kyoko to be her rival, but she's stuck with Hina.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
If this was me, I'd be like, I forgot already, sorry, move on.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Thank you for supporting your wife, always.
He's such a hype man.
Yeah, Sakura, I always forget how much she hypes up her wife in this game. And then I return to it and I'm like, it's so cute.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Oh, the thinky face! Thinky!
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How
I
about
want to
this?
put my
The
fist inside
killer
his mouth.
got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
What is...
Ifumi's really just saying shit.
Yeah, I think Ifumi's just like saying random things that he heard in video games, honestly.
He doesn't care about the result of this. He has no idea what's going on. He just wants to say shit. He's bored.
Yeah. And honestly, I get it.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
He's pointing at the wrong person.
Yeah! He's like pointing at like soccer or something. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... What is it the... Switching rooms, was that it?
I got it!
I got it!
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka, no matter who it is. Don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely will open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Kyoko.
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Aww.
Aww.
Hina's like, yeah!
She's so impressed.
When you
right. It can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap. I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Hina is actually smart. Got real opsic there.
She's so cute.
I love how Hina is randomly really smart.
Yeah, she's that kind of character. That's why I love her too, because she's very surprising at fun moments. Also, in this spray, I don't know if she's supposed to be popping her collar, but I like to imagine that she's popping her collar a la every 2010 boy ever.
She is. She does act like a boy.
She is, for those in the audience, she is the only character in the entire franchise, the only female character in the entire franchise who wears shorts.
Even when she's like an OL, she still has shorts.
Yep.
It's a custom uniform with shorts.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why?
Makoto is having such a hard time right now.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have.
What the fuck is going on with Mondo over there?
Mondo is roid raging, I think, in the corner. Mondo's taken too many steroids. He's juiced too much, and now he's having a meltdown.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
This is the first coherent thing Hifumi has said.
You know, yeah. And I want to be like, dude, we're in a killing game, but I don't know how boys operate, really, so...
I'm sorry, you wouldn't? Are you telling me you wouldn't?
Not in a killing game.
Especially in a killing game, what if you died a virgin?
Manager Bunny!
Hot!
There are more important things going on right now.
No, there aren't. If I die, I want to die at least having had a chance with the ultimate idol.
I think you and I have two very different worldviews, Manager Bunny. That's why I've chosen you as my streaming partner.
That's true.
Because you're like punani, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a killing game, and you're like vagina.
Yes. Listen, if I'm in a killing game, I might die tomorrow. I need to live life to the fullest. Right now, the only thing that matters is fulfilling myself. Then even if I die, I can die without regret.
Oh my god, my wife agrees with you.
See?
I hate both of you. You guys are both fired.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Me.
Yeah, I know Hifumi.
Me.
He really just brought that up so he could brag, didn't he?
He's the sort of guy that would be on r/waifus.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to
Oh, look at her.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Very
Let's
well
hear
then.
your voice more.
Pay attention.
Thank you,
Sayaka
Celeste, for
and
letting us
Makoto
hear your
switched
beautiful
rooms,
voice
correct?
more.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then
Wee.
they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Aw.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Wah 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 wah
So in
wah wah
other
wah wah
words,
wah.
even if someone did read the
I want to
note
hear everything
and
she
did
has
what
to
it
say.
said, they would not have
And
any
then I'll
connection
shoot
to what
later.
happened.
certainly
I'm
would
just
seem that
drooling
way.
right now in my chair.
Oh my god. It has to be because of what switched between Maya and Sayaka's rooms. Okay, now we can shoot.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Look at her little fisty mouth.
The place they were asked to come, it specifically. I see.
Okay, I think
Then
it's.
they would have gone exactly the room that.
There we go. Maybe.
No,
that's wrong.
The little accent is so cute.
The
I can't
nameplates
take
on
it.
Maya and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
They got Nintendo switched.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Look at the little Blorbo. I love the sprites so much. The little Blorbo sprites.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
And I love that they're like side-eyeing.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was
Yappy has
in
done fucking nothing
was
in this
actually
trial.
marked as
He doesn't
her
do
room.
anything the whole game. He's useless.
Celeste is the actual rival
Did
here.
do what the note said. They would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Oh, Kyoko do a thinky.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew that we had switched rooms was... Sayaka?
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically
Rose is
tells the
having such a
reader to
hard
check the
time.
nameplate.
Yeah, this case is very interesting. Well, I mean, they're
She
all
would
interesting,
only have
but
written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She
This
wanted
is the
someone to
best
come
class
to the
trial,
room she
though,
was
in this
and
game.
also hide the fact
yeah,
that
it's a
it was
good way to
Makoto's
kick
room.
it off.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Hina's so innocent.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably
They started fucking. I don't know.
whoever she invited over
Makoto got cucked.
came in and
Makoto.
attacked her.
Makokto.
We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Good
Thanks,
job,
Taka. You're like-
Taka.
But we still don't know.
You
who
actually
it is,
managed to
you
figure it
goddamn
out.
Idiot.
Mondo, don't talk to your husband that way. That's not a healthy relationship.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
I want to pet Celeste so much. Look at her little thinky face.
Yeah, I just want
She's
to
so-
give her head pats. She's
Yes,
cute.
I think you're right.
She's such a doll.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
It
Oh,
was.
yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Probably
I got it!
the glitter on her
All
wrist.
you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is
I
all
like-
swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
When the inset pictures come in, I like to imagine Makoto just beaming, like
Yeah, he's
telepathically.
beaming them into people's
like-
brain.
Projecting it with his fucking mind.
That's what the antenna is for. That's why every Danganronpa protagonist needs an antenna.
Yes.
All these
Sure
class
is.
trials are canon. The truth
Specifically,
bullets, the
the
instant
gold coating
pictures,
from the replica
the
sword.
Hangsman Gambit. It's all the antenna's power.
the mind snowboarding in Danganronpa 2.
That's canon. Everyone goes through that. They're all watching him.
And there's some on her wrist because
This sword is so cheap. I'm amazed by how shabby everything in Hope's Peak is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be state of the art. Makoto says it like 90 times. Oh, state of the art. Apparently not.
I got it! Because she got
It's a
hit with
carnival sword.
right there on her wrist!
No, Taka!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
I just like saying no to Taka.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Somehow, Hifumi being a pervert is the least annoying part of his character.
Oh yeah. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, sure. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates?
More like non-stop narration.
Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder, thank you. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. We're going to use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to me. Oh, thank you. Well then, good luck and have fun.
The narrator's kind of evil.
Yeah, the narrator's mean. Let's see. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, blah blah blah, okay.
Chihiro is so wee.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Okay, hold on.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
Let's see.
So she tried to fight back.
Let's listen to what everybody's got to say.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took
Moko is
that
so
from her
mad
too.
Makoto's not gonna get executed.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, we got replica sword sheath. This person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Okay,
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Is it, let's see.
That's when the first blow was dealt.
Yeah, I know.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Is that it?
No.
No. Which thing is that? Well, nobody... Hero, no... You don't know anyway. Yes, I see. So what you're saying is I have absolutely no idea.
Shoot.
Shoot. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction there somewhere.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Let's see.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Is it?
And that's what
Oh,
broke
okay.
Miss Mizono's wrist.
So
Try-
she grabbed the... But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And they kissed.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I know. All right, I know.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit, and that's when the first blow
Let's
was
try
dealt.
this. I know.
Sword-based. And that's what broke kitchen knife.
But then the
No,
culprit took that from her too.
You little bitch!
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what
I
happened.
knew this was gonna happen. Me being bad
When the fighting
at the
broke out,
trial mini games as soon as they get hard.
Grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
Let's try this. Just kidding. That's not it either.
Shoot.
Do you remember what it is, Manager Bunny? Like, I know what happened, but I don't know what they're looking for.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first sword-based sneak attack.
Is this it? There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong! Okay.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Hero. Oh, why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead.
Chihiro is so
Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Maybe that's a you problem.
If the sword was used first,
Chihiro is so
any
helpful.
explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Mondo brain small.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Like my dick.
I suddenly realized that Mondo's EN voice is really monotone now. He does sound like a robot.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. But it's also just fun to read him like a robot, because why is he at this school? He's gotta be fake.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
Why is anyone at this school? They're all fake.
The school is fake.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played
Oh
out.
god, here we go.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
You're assuming something, Taka.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
I love his little, like, angry, about to cry, sweaty spray. Look at him, he's like...
His overbite is so good.
He looks
He's
like...
so expressive.
He looks like you just, like, insulted his parents.
True.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that
Look at her
makes
little
this
round mouth,
clear.
she's like, I would like some spaghetti, please.
I'll feed her spaghetti.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. You wanted to use the sword. Which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms, obviously.
You're talking about her palms, right?
Kyoko's spaghetti.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on
Hifumi's
that
still
sword comes
posing.
right off.
He looks like Johnny
All you have to
Bravo.
do is touch it.
He does look like Johnny Bravo. Oh, mama.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Toko, no, she fucking didn't.
Sorry.
Toko is so upset Makoto's not gonna die. He's just having a breakdown over it.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What? Alright, let's call him the ultimate therapist. Toko's having a meltdown. Toko, please.
No, that's not it at all.
Makoto was like, Jesus, what? There's no way
So,
Sayaka watched...
Makoto literally introduces himself to Makoto by complimenting her, and Toko's paying him back this way. Makoto can forgive anything because apparently he's just okay with this one being his sister-in-law.
Oh, Kamaru, you met somebody? It's Toko, I see. There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water was off.
I got it!
Just like my old
According
place.
to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around
Makoto
1:30
is
a.m.
actually so enthusiastic about Komaru and Toko getting along. It's like he doesn't care Toko tried to kill him for nothing.
Yeah.
I guess he likes her books that much.
I think he's just happy that Komaru found somebody that isn't an idiot.
True.
In other words, at nighttime.
Maybe he just
water in
really
the
likes the
bathroom
idea of
shuts
being
off
his
at
favorite
nighttime,
Osa's brother-in-law.
Maybe that's his kink.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, so Toko was
Haven't
right.
taken a shower here yet.
And here is the beginning of the Stinky Toko arc. Stinky Toki.
Oh my.
And Hifumi's into it.
You're no different.
He's not into it at all.
Big fat ugly donkey.
Yeah, he is. Look.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
He's not into it.
Yeah, he is. Look at his little kissy mouth eyes.
That's not into it. That's confusion. Shock.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway,
Sokka's like,
Sayaka never
anyway.
touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have had to have been the one without the sword.
I got it!
It was Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Celeste is getting hungry. She wish she got a bite to eat before
And
this.
the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka. Sayaka shot first, y'all.
Now do you understand?
George
She wasn't a
Lucas,
blameless
you'll never
victim in
change
this.
that.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning.
Yeah,
to
you don't
commit a
look so
murder of her
smug. You're
own.
literally not doing anything. Hifumi is contributing more than you.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Yep.
Sakura is
Which brings up another
outraged.
point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two
I
switch
love the way
rooms,
Celeste is
correct?
Makoto.
Maybe
So French.
the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Ooh.
That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Aww.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
There's the kicker, y'all. Sayaka was trying to murder somebody, but who?
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Oh, Celeste, I love you so much.
I love the two little drops of jizz on his face. Just saying.
But doesn't
Two
that
very
fancy
different
a
people,
little
folks. That's your host for tonight.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
That's a weirdly nice thing to say about him.
He's not. Makoto's a little blor. He's not even a blorbo. He's a blorbling. He's a blorbling. He's even smaller than a blorbo.
Makoto would have absolutely killed someone if Sayaka told him to. He would have cut Byakuya's throat if Sayaka wanted it.
I don't think so. I don't think
He would have. He absolutely would have. He would have disemboweled this guy in public.
You would have, but I don't know if Makoto would have.
Makoto would have. He would have gone. This to Sayaka's enemies, and then kamikaze himself into Byakuya.
My wife says blorblet. Yeah, Makoto's a blorblet.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely
Yeah,
to
actually,
be?
Sayaka could have avoided all of this if she just asked Makoto to kill someone for her.
I still don't think that he would. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree there.
Alright.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Celeste is like a tired, sad, disappointed narrator.
She's French. That's what all French people sound like.
She'd be a very good like campfire storyteller, I think.
I want Celeste ASMR. Her accent is so good.
I'm sure that exists. I'm sure somebody did it on YouTube.
There's plenty of fan ASMRs, but like I want the official EN voice actor of
Oh my
Celeste.
god. Well, we'll have to track
With
her
that
down
specific accent.
and give. We'll have to track her down and give her money. Maybe she'll do it for you.
Yeah.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That
I
must
love
be when her
Celeste's
wrist got
pose, her
broken,
little doll
and she was
pose.
forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly
Look
turned
at her
on
little
her,
hands.
and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on. That can't be true. Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the
Monokuma's
argument.
tired of this love triangle.
Yeah, Monokuma's like, this was the killer. Let's go. I'm tired.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Everyone's like, oh, except for
Monokuma needs a drink. Monokuma doesn't care anymore.
I guess that's
It's
why
cocktail time.
Yeah, I guess that's why Monokuma drinks at night. Look, everybody's like, oh, except for Kyoko. Like when they zoomed out, her face was like,
Oh yeah.
Kyoko is never shocked by anything. She's too cool for that.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Kyoko, you know who it is. Kyoko,
If you
please.
can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
She's holding everyone hostage.
She does this every trial, you guys. Is it really
She
all
doesn't
over?
care. She's fine with dying. She just wants Makoto to be a detective so badly.
Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Kyoko's kind of a yandere from Makoto, actually.
Yeah.
Every class trial, she holds everyone hostage.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Dying message, dying
What?
message.
No, God damn it, no! Taka, you cock-blocked me, you motherfucker! You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? No! He cock-blocked me! I'm so mad.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, you're wrong! Idiot! Moron! Low IQ, sub-zero IQ,
There
dumbass.
still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message.
The dying message.
She wrote something on
That's
the
such a
wall.
random gag. I love it.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Sayaka. So cute.
It is really cute, and it's accurate. It's accurate because French people do, with like names like that, they do kind of syllable it out.
It's so cute.
I got it!
I got it!
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Well, you see, Hina, this is Leet speak. It's a relic from the early 2000s internet. It means that everybody here sucks.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Yeah, Mondo had the exact same line of thought as you.
Mondo's like, yeah, computer nerd, tell us about these fucking numbers.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Yeah,
Luckily,
Kyoko?
Kyoko studied in America, so she can read Romanji.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
This puzzle probably looks really weird to an English speaker, huh?
Yeah, the Game Grumps figured it out immediately. It's not hard.
Yeah.
What?
No,
Yeah, everyone here is supposed to be thinking in katakana or kanji.
Yeah.
Don't
It's the
these
octagon
first two,
problem.
1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there. So I assume
I'm sure the audience is seeing it now.
Looking at it now,
It's weird that, like,
you could also read it as an
Hifumi
N.
is actually the one who figures it out.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Mondo, don't talk to girls that way.
Yeah, Mondo, don't talk to Chihiro that way. I will cut off your hair.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Borrow reference. He actually does read detective novels.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you, Kyoko. Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see.
Oh, his god.
She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Toko is so disappointed.
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. You turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. My friends, it's... where... here we go.
There's my answer.
Look at her face.
Her message...
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Although that opens up a lot of world-building questions. Why does she know how to spell his name like that?
What?
Why does she know how to spell his name in English letters?
Sayaka studies English. Nobody else does.
Yeah, true.
Nobody here has any exceptional education except Kyoko. So... I'm serious, none of them would even think about it.
Nobody here knows how to read. They barely know how to count.
We just have to assume Sayaka studied English in her free time.
I mean, true, she is an idol. She probably has an international fan base, so...
Yeah.
Like, it's not out of...
Leon probably doesn't know how... Leon probably has no idea how to write his name in Koromanji. Leon, with the L, doesn't exist in Japanese. He would write it as Rion, with an R.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
He doesn't even know what his name is supposed to look like, so he can't tell.
True. See, there's subtext that would escape many of us. He wouldn't be able to figure that out. You're right.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
You know.
No, it's not random at all.
Let me tell you this while I eat my detective spaghetti.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
I don't know, Leon. You do be sweating.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
You got a skull on your shirt.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yeah, Leon. What?
Huh?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried
Kyoko, how do you know that? We never told you that.
She's psychic too. She got the telepathy. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Yeah. The burnt shirt piece, I think.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground
Kyoko
by
could
the
have this
right?
past trial could have been an email. Kyoko, please.
Can you imagine that email? It's just Monokuma at deathgame.org and from Kyoko at hotgirl.gov, and she's just like, hey, Monokuma, can you CC everybody? I know who it is.
As the killer
This close
stabbed
trial
Sayaka,
could
they
have been
must
an
gotten
email,
some
but
of her
Kyoko
blood on
had to do her whole yandere thing about Makoto becoming a detective. Everyone's traumatized for nothing.
And she could have texted them.
and to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood. They threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice.
Phyllis desperately
If they
wants to
had,
be
They most
noticed.
certainly would have panicked.
She wants to be noticed by Kyokers most of all. She loves
She
her
needs the
Kyokers.
attention.
Yes.
She needs the attention from
She's
a
like-
girl who's cooler than her.
She's like a kitem.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Sakura is so
Sakura does
honorable.
lose a lot of scraps of fabric.
True. Might have been Sakura's sleeves.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Hagakure actually is, which is kind of surprising.
Shirts like mine. With just that one little
You
charred
could
piece,
think him as a
there's no way I
Hawaiian
can say for
shirt
sure
guy,
who it
but no,
belongs
he
to.
actually dresses quite stylishly.
You're right.
Yeah.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Kyoko! You're such
I
a
don't
douche.
understand. I don't understand his fetish, Kirikiri.
Kirigiri needs to give us some answers. Like,
Yes, this is some kind of unique fetish.
it must be. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of? I got it!
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
He's digging his own grave really hard.
Yeah, how would you know that, Leon? Maybe you used your giant fucking safety pin, your giant fucking safety pin for your giant fucking diaper, you little baby!
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning
He's
duty.
making it really obvious whoever did it
killer
threw
had to be
something.
whoever was in charge
And he's
of
the guy
taking
with the
care of the
throwing things
trash,
talent.
right?
The ultimate thrower of things.
Interesting.
Ifumi's unfazed.
Now he's phased. He's a little phased. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator
He's just acting.
without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Make your argument.
The key to the trash room.
Oh,
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Right.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Right.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator
Fire.
in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong.
No, idiot.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could.
Incinerator.
If you use this.
It's kind of sexy how she says it.
That's what I'm saying.
Busted to hell.
Some kind of glass ball. Yeah, you got glass balls, Mondo.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
Aww, Hagakure.
How would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it, bitch.
The killer simply
And there's only
took
one
aim
guy
at the
with throwing it
incinerator
down.
switch
The
and
super
threw
high
the
school
ball
level
through a
thrower.
gap in the
Hifumi,
gate.
no. What if it was randomly Hifumi?
All they had to do was
And
hit that
everyone
switch,
died.
and the incinerator
God.
would come to
And
life.
Hifumi's like,
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
just like the gap in my thighs, baby. High five.
Remember
All
what you
right.
said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Ball.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
You got a skull on your shirt,
All you
dude.
have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went
Prejudice against
inside the
people
trash
who wear
room.
skulls on their shirts.
I mean, it's like symbolic, you know, it's a metaphor.
The shards of
I
broken
wear
glass,
skulls on my
the
shirt.
incinerator left
What does that
burning,
make me?
the piece of shirt that
You don't wear
escaped
any
the
shirts, you're a
fire.
bunny. Unless you mean like a little bunny
You
shirt.
caught me in my lie. You really are a detective, aren't you?
I told you, I'm Detective Iris. I'm Detective Iris. Sorry, I was stretching.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of
You
much
sound
more thoroughly.
possessed.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
How would you know
Hiro
that,
is a
though?
genius.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no
Your
way.
your little
It'd be
noodle arms
impossible.
couldn't, but if we had someone whose talent was super high school level shit flinger, maybe he could fling it.
He's like a monkey. He's like an ape at the
He is a
zoo.
monkey.
He's like the ape at the San Francisco Zoo here that used to chuck its own manure up over the fence and hit people with it. That's a real story, by the way.
Accuracy, baby.
That's what Leon is. Leap's just an ape at the zoo.
Difficult, absolutely.
Is.
Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate fanfic creator.
I got it!
We just blamed it for
Because
me
the
out of
killer is
nowhere.
the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon, you little chode.
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate.
Who are you
baseball
staring at?
star.
Celeste is like, oh, she's just staring into space.
You can't be.
No, she's right in
serious.
front of Kyoko, right? So she's doing it to Kyoko.
Yeah, I think she's staring at
I'm
Kyoko.
not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
Whiny
You
little
still
bastard.
won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that,
Kyoko
we
just
can end
owns
this.
Makoto.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say
I've
what
never
you
seen
want,
anyone
Leon,
more perfectly
but all
become
the
someone's
questions have been
bitch
answered.
than Makoto
The
becoming
truth has
Kyoko's
been
bitch.
revealed.
I don't know. I think I became your bitch real quickly once you punched me in the head and pulled a gun out on me, like the little crime bunny that
Kyoko
you
doesn't
are.
even have to use violence.
That's
Makoto
true.
Just instantly submits.
That's true. He's definitely a
Super
little.
high school level bitch.
I was about to say little bitch boy. That's okay. That's why we love him.
Now here's what happened.
It is.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Then after this, you'll make a comic. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well, then good luck and have fun.
This is in Raincoat too.
Is it?
Yes, they have this exact mini game.
Okay.
By the way, I love the art style using
Yeah, me too.
in the use.
Me
I
too.
love the way Sayaka looks. She looks so vicious and deranged.
Let's see here. Wah, 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 wah. Be this, right? Get in there, please. So yeah, open door, open. Hey, what's up? And she's like, "Rah, rah," you know.
What is Sayaka? It's a very sexy Sayaka.
And then let's see.
She pulls out a knife.
She pulls out a knife. That would go here, right? And then probably defend, right? Smacks it the fuck right out of her hand. Wait, no. No, I'm stupid, no. Maybe like that, and then that, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Ah! And then she was like, ah! And they were like, ah! and she was like, ah, you know. Just pick the lock, and he's like, me, you know, and stabbed the dick out of her.
He made a dying message.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And she's like, bleh. And then he lint rolled, and then chucked everything in. I think. Wait, no. There. Rah, you know, and then incinerator. He was like, you know. Did we miss one?
Yes, we did.
Where? Came in.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Here's exactly what happened.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
I love this Sayaka. She's so sharp.
She's so ready. She's so ready. Oh, and I love the background music.
From what we can
Actually, there's one
Sayaka
really
invited that
easy
person
way
there intending
for
to
someone
kill
to
them.
graduate from a killing game.
Yeah.
Can you guess what it is?
What?
Get someone to die for you.
Yeah, very
like,
true.
If Sayaka asked Makoto to die for her, he probably wouldn't resist.
I still don't know about that. Maybe.
If Sayaka stabbed him, because Makoto knows it's like she's not just doing this for herself. That's the kind of thing she can easily guilt trip him with.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet.
So we haven't gotten where?
They haven't talked about how she wasn't doing it for herself yet. Oh, oops, I'm dumb. I guess I got part of it wrong.
Isn't there like one with the blocking?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that one moves back.
Okay. And then,
No, move it to the other one.
This is hard. Crime is hard.
Crime is hard.
But this one,
and then where's the one? The one with... Yeah, that one.
Oh, then she dropped the knife, I think. Okay, let's try this. Oops.
But then something happened that you
I
wasn't
love that
prepared for.
deranged Sayaka.
Me too.
They grabbed the fake
I wonder if she
sword
really
and
looked
put it in
like that
my
when she
room
did this.
and fought.
Oh, whoops.
Probably.
I clicked too fast.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
That must have been a hard strike. No, I failed there
Actually,
too.
That's one more clue that's Leon. A hard strike is needed to break her wrist, right?
Yeah.
The kind of strike the ultimate baseball star would be used to making.
Maybe it was this.
Here's exactly what happened.
Makoto, help.
The kind
During
of
the
hard
struggle,
strike the
a
ultimate
strike
baseball
from the
star
sword broke
would be used to
Sayaka's
making
right
with a
wrist.
baseball bat.
And that's when she lost her grip on the
The little
kitchen knife.
Sayaka there is so cute.
Oh, she's like, oh shit. I fucked
Finding
up.
herself
Oh fuck, I
cornered,
fucked up.
Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
Oh no.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Oh no.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Oh, look at that scared
Oh, look at
Sayaka.
her.
So instead, the killer forced the door open.
This is such a good
took
art
the kitchen
style.
knife,
Really is. It's very twisted.
I want to see all the girls in this art. I want to see Kyoko like this.
And stabbed Sayaka.
They're probably because I mean, we do comics for every trial, and sometimes it shows people in the background, so maybe there is a Kyoko.
I hope so. It's a shame we never get to see Junko in this style.
Sayaka left a dying
Oh
message.
yeah, that's true.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Oh.
And with that, all her strength was gone.
Oh. Goodbye, Sayaka.
Those heavy eye
With
bags.
Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Them Leon nips, you know what I'm saying? The murderous
I wish
Leon
I
nips.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
What if his nips are the same color as his hair?
They wanted to make sure they got rid of
He
any
had like bright
trace
orange
they'd
nip
ever been
nops.
I'm falling to despair.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt.
Yeah, it's something I wanted to say, but yeah.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially
Do you think
sturdy
Sayaka,
gate,
like, you know
preventing
those heavy
access to the
bags Sayaka in
incinerator.
this art style has?
Yeah.
Do you think she had them all the time and she was just using makeup to hide it from Makoto?
I mean, probably.
So
I
the
do
killer
kind of wonder
put
if they
the plan
have.
used Hero's crystal
Obviously,
ball,
Celeste has
which he
makeup.
left in the laundry
So
room.
they still had that in this prison school thing.
Yeah, it seems like they have. I mean, they seem to have certain amenities. Like, in Celeste's room, she has more outfits.
Yeah. They all seem to have copies of their outfit because they wear it every day.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. I like that. Za is the. Za.
The sound effect.
Da.
The killer
Sha.
managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an
Any
impossible
normie.
throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Take the shot.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the
Whoosh,
switch on the
crash.
incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Ding, rah, Kirk. Pshaw, creek. Rah.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Do you have an imagination now, Makoto? You don't have to give us like a narrative, Makoto.
But
It's
there
fine.
was one thing they missed.
He's so good at narration except for this. All the poetry from the start of the trial is gone.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
This is such a funny graphic.
Yoink, Scoob!
Leon.
He looks like Shaggy. Isn't that right, Leon?
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
You thought you were so smart, you little chode.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Well, you can't just say that. It's like you can't just sit there and like be like, I declare bankruptcy, like in the office. You have to like.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of
You need an
stupid
actual
theories.
objection.
We need
Yeah.
evidence! Where's the evidence?
Leon.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then.
So
I
let's
guess
look so
this is as
disgusted.
good a time
Oh,
as
look
any
at that
to present
face.
The evidence that proves you did
I
it.
love her little circle mouth. She's like, oh.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of
yeah.
that evidence.
Every girl in this game is a little pop cat.
Yes.
I have the evidence.
Makoto is a pop cat too.
Your first bullet time battle's about to begin. I would love to hear more, narrator. Please tell me. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you fucking kick them in the head, and then take all of their CD-ROMs. You will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. Thank you, localizers. Appreciate that. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh, it's a rhythm game. Oh, no.
Are you ready?
Nope. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked on with the left as a tempo. Oh, God. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Are you guys?
Oh!
That's so much to do. Oh, God. Guys, I'm really sorry for the next 3 hours. Do this consecutively, and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing and get into a tempo down situation, when the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. I hate this already. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. But you're showing me doing it, so why can't you do it, game? Why do I have to do it? Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Ugh.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Couldn't have done me a solid game. Couldn't have done this one for me.
They must have used something that
No.
belonged to them.
Ugh.
That's not really despair or hope.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid!
That's a real good rebuttal. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Alrighty. Oh boy. The moment of truth!
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
That's what.
Stupid. You lie.
Stop.
Stop talking.
Stop.
Shut up. Where's
No.
your proof?
Stop it. Stop. I'm sorry.
Not a chance.
I'm sorry.
We're doing so well.
You lie. Shut up.
There we go.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't
Okay.
me.
Okay. Okay.
Stupid.
Okay. Okay.
You lie.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had to figure out one half of it, and now I can figure out the other half. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Coda's like, eh. Oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well, then the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the black end. No, let me back. I'm sorry. Let me try again. It appears. I love the bad ending where everybody's like, oh, it's still Makoto. Fuck it. However, Makoto's not the black and too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to
They knew
graduate.
it wasn't him and they decided to just die for the sake of...
On the other
They
hand,
decided to
everyone
just
is...
die for the sake of fucking over Makoto.
Yeah, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
I can't give up now. Alright. Alright, we know how to do this, I guess. Yes.
I refused. Stupid, stupid.
The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Oh!
Not a chance.
I know what I was doing wrong.
Stupid.
You weren't pushing the right button?
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Yeah, I thought so.
Shut up.
Listen. Yeah, shut up. Where's your proof, Manager Bunny?
You kidding me?
Remember during our Star Rail stream? When you kept hitting the wrong button because you couldn't remember which button was the right one? There were only 2 buttons then too, but you still kept hitting the wrong one. That's my proof.
Chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
Ah! Tempo back down. Okay.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, you
Where's
killed
your
him.
proof?
This should prove it.
I killed him. Oh, whoops. Break.
The screws on the bathroom
Do you think Makoto
doorknob
ever
were
has
removed.
nightmares about all the people he ends up killing in this game?
Well, he doesn't end up killing. Well, I mean, he didn't kill them.
He still basically killed them.
No, not really.
I wonder
Yeah.
what kind of tool the killer used to remove
When
them.
when somebody is sentenced to death by society in general killed them, I would say, not like the judge or the
The judge still
executioner.
killed them. Absolutely, the execution absolutely killed them.
But like everybody did though. It's not like that one person.
That only means everyone is at fault. It doesn't mean nobody is at fault.
Listen, philosophy bunny. I will put your ears on a skewer and I will cook them on a campfire.
Oh
But
yeah,
my ears.
I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Except in this courtroom, am I right?
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
All the tools in this school are in this room right now.
Exactly.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose
Just try some
toolkit
kind
did
of
the killer
accent.
use?
I have no idea what it is, but it's very cute.
What, Chihiro?
Yes.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Leon, you're not
It
helping.
had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this,
Show us your
then
tool, Leon. Come on, show us your tool.
He is a tool. The whole guy is a tool.
evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else,
What?
you'll have to explain
Celeste is still doing the
exactly
thing.
when, where, and why.
Someone's been leaning forward like that for the last 20
And
minutes.
let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it
Yak,
would
you don't act
seem
so smug.
we
You've
are
literally
finished
done
here.
nothing.
Yeah, right? Byakuya is so useless. I don't like him at all.
Celeste is the better rival.
You know. Yay, we got an A in killing a guy. Oh, this is such
Something that's normal to want and possible to achieve.
Exactly. This is such a good first execution.
It
too.
is.
Oh,
Look at how many Monokuma coins we got for murder.
we got so many coins.
Monokuma was so happy with her execution.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
I wonder who Leon voted for in this. He was like, it was fucking Makoto. Fuck him.
Just to remind you all,
No one else to vote for.
make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Me.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Yeah.
Do you think anyone still voted for Makoto? Just out of spite.
Who will
Yeah,
be chosen as the
absolutely.
blackened? Will you
Coco
make
absolutely
the right
did.
choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, look at his little hand in the air. Oh, Monokuma. My little Monokuma. Hell yeah. I know it's awful to love this part of the game, but I love this part of the game. They put so much
It is the
love
best.
and energy into the executions and stuff.
It's the best. It's amazing.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Stop showing us this game.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second.
Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this. He's kind of right. I mean, he sucks, but...
He is right.
He is...
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
The whole point of the game is that he's right. Makoto was almost here.
Yeah.
Unlucky. That's all.
Well, at least you kind of come to terms with that, I guess. Grr.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? I mean, what else is there to do? It looks like Hifumi's got Celeste's twin tails on.
It does. I'm
He's like,
sad I
"Oh."
can't see Celeste from this angle, though. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that... honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong.
I still love... I saw this Vine of the look at this graph Vine, but it was Kyoko holding up the 11037. The other day I saw that for the first time. I lost my mind. It was stupid, but it was so funny.
Because if what we came up with is really the truth, then the truth that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true,
I like everybody's faces here are really good. Like Toko just wants Leon to be dead. Byakuya's jealous of Hiro's hair. Hiro doesn't care at all. Like
Hino's Zen. Hina also doesn't care.
Hina doesn't give a shit. Hiro's gonna have a nervous breakdown. Like, lots happening.
I wish we could see Celeste's pose. I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dream, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Oh, Sayaka.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but like also no. You could
You did promise, Makoto. You did promise.
If you die,
You can't promise a girl something like that in a killing game and not expect this to happen. It's kind of your fault.
That's kind of your fault.
Is that why she talked to me in the first place?
Oh, Makoto.
I guess I'll never know.
Not really. We have Hiro here. We could do a seance.
Yeah, I guess we should try that.
I mean, you know.
Because there's nothing else I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Very good, Makoto. I mean, you know, like... Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Cute. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yep.
Yeah, you do understand, huh?
You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Ayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma.
That's enough.
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. Thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping.
Please don't get horny at that, Monokuma.
Just barely avoided punishment, you did. I love his little claws. Phew.
Little baby claws.
This little Wolverine claws. He's in the MCU now.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
That's a very large mouth.
Wait a second!
You could fit a baseball in that thing.
I didn't have a choice, I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
Leslie's really good at this drama stuff.
She's insanely good at it.
Yeah,
Celeste should be the rival.
She's mentally ill.
So that's why...
She's mental illness in the shape of a girl.
No, that's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? That's such an interesting line, because it's just, this is all like a performance Celeste is doing just for Makoto. Like, she thinks he wants vengeance, and so she's going to torture Leon for it. Such a twisted affection to everything Celeste does here, then. That's...
Venus, like, imagine if he just didn't do that and no one died and the students just had to do conflict resolution between Sayaka and Leon. And it's all just awkward because it's a failed murder attempt and there's just no class trials.
They kill Leon anyway. They just kill Leon. These kids are bloodthirsty as fuck. They'd be so disappointed and angry if no one died.
We just throw Leon and, like, Byakuya into the incinerator.
Yeah, Celeste would torture Leon anyway. He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame.
Hello,
guys,
Scrub.
just about to die, Scrub.
Yeah, you are just in time, my friend. We are heading to the very first execution in a second.
Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
I love the idea of Monokuma standing there blank face, just like, hey, this is a little...
Yeah, there's just a little plushie. There's a 3-foot tall plushie off to the side watching this human drama.
What?
If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. And so Makoto would develop a very severe mental illness.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice.
True.
After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world.
Like you.
Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Yes. Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. Oh, and I know this is gross, but this is the best first execution ever for a franchise like this.
It is. It's amazingly good.
Please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
Smack. I love the sprites. I think this is my favorite part is when he drags him away. Leon has been found guilty. It's time for the punishment.
The paper doll style is so good.
Oh yeah. This must hurt so fucking much. I'm amazed that it didn't break his neck just like that, really.
His ass is gonna be ripped open.
Well, I mean, his life is gonna be ripped open, so I don't think his ass matters too much.
The music for the executions is always killer.
Oh, always. The 1,000 blows!
Going balls deep on him.
Literally. Terrible way to go, honestly. Some of the executions seem more painful than others. This one seems like it would hurt a lot. Yep.
This one is one of the most painful, definitely.
Absolutely.
You know what? You know what? Leon was ugly, so he deserved it.
Manager Bunny 2K23. Leon was ugly, so he deserved it.
This is an anime game. Only cute people deserve to live.
Yeah, I like Leon's execution. It's very like, this is serious now, you guys.
I love the way, like, everyone's just standing around him. What we saw.
Look at Miyaki in the back, still like, nah.
He refused. Kyoko too.
And
Kyoko
Sakura.
and Sakura don't want to care.
Yeah.
Sakura has never uncrossed her arms for anything, and she's not gonna start now. To be fair, those two have definitely killed people.
Yeah.
That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme! Woohoo, extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Oh, Chihiro.
She's so cute. She's so cute. I can't take this anymore.
Oh.
I really have to keep doing this.
Yep.
I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if
I
every
would.
single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all of this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. That's right, species pride, Monokuma.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying or what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. We're trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you all learn the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. There is. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
I still like to think he drops through the floor and up into the floor, like he like boundary breaks, like
He
in a
just
video
melts
game.
into it.
Yeah. He just goes through the walls.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. What's going... God.
One interesting thing about the Danganronpa art style is that water looks like jism.
There's just so much coming out of this guy's face.
He's like, that's my Mikan voice. You guys will get to meet Mikan next game. Oh, Chihiro, I'm sorry.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Makuro Ikos. Oh, what? Reel it back. We're just not there yet. I forgot that wasn't the thing yet. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
Meh. I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
Oh, what's that smile?
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
And she held everyone hostage for it. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
Honestly, the only reason I can think of for Kyoko being the way she is that almost like she's training Makoto in case something happens to her. 'Cause she's clearly the smartest person here. So
I'll explain later because it's spoilers. I know why.
True.
I might have forgotten. I probably forgot. Sayaka
It's from the novels.
Oh, I see. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
Again, we can just have Hiro do a seance. I don't understand. Ghosts exist in this
He
world.
lost his crystal ball, so we can't do it anymore.
You can scry in anything. Well, Hiro's
Hiro
dying.
doesn't know that.
That's true. He's not a talented witch like me.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What's really interesting about... Go ahead.
Go.
The very interesting thing about Kyoko is despite her coldness, she has a very comforting streak in her that comes out at times like this. You see it also in the Good AU game, Summer Camp. When she mentions that when she is it spoilers to say what she is? I mean, it's kind of obvious.
It's not really a secret for the audience, I think. Only the characters in the game
Okay.
somehow can't tell.
When she does detective work, she says in the Good AU that she notices that people really like having like tangible, real photos of the deceased, and that she likes being able to get those to people. It is better than like digital stuff. And I always found that very touching. She has a soft side.
She has like a weird sensitivity to her. She's deliberately cold. She chooses to be like this, but she is deep down a very sensitive soul.
Yeah, she'd be a very good detective show protagonist here in the States, because that's like the typical, like the archetypal like detective show.
Yeah, that's a great detective archetype everywhere. It's an interesting contrast with Makoto.
Who's like
Makoto's very gung-ho. Makoto's really gung-ho and eager to help people.
He's like
but there's a weird coldness inside.
He's
Makoto's
a little
pretty
piece of
hard on
pizza
himself.
dough. He's a little pizza dough.
He's not that soft deep down.
He's
am. Like, what?
I am.
You are, yeah. Makoto has a weird hardness to him. The way he focuses all his anger into Monokuma. It's like an interesting contrast with Kyoko.
Yeah, very true.
Because Makoto ends up absorbing a lot of people's suffering, I guess.
That's true. You're very correct.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care about what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who'd killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly
Makoto's so angry right now.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this.
Aww.
Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. I don't know if Leon was our friend.
Leon was a friend. I'm not sure if...
I don't know if Leon was ever our friend ever.
We had like one conversation before all this started.
He mostly whined about being in baseball.
Yeah, he was an acquaintance at best.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I'd call him an acquaintance even.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Yoko's just kind of grooming Makoto in a weird way. Move past their deaths? That... I could never do that.
Kyokers, I don't know if any of them move past any deaths. They learn to live with it, but definitely none of the survivors in the end end up moving past anything.
Byakuya is fine.
Well, Byakuya is fine.
Byakuya is fine.
Byakuya wipes his tears with his money. It's fine.
No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life.
Oh, it's true.
He does. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. You don't carry Leon with you. I think it's okay. Leon can get left behind.
11037. Password that will carry us into the future. What's up,
But
wife?
not Leon himself.
My cat Chubby is intently staring at my food plate that is empty. he be wanting it so bad. He's like sitting there. He's the true mastermind of Danganronpa. He's currently sitting there trying to think about how he can get close to it, even though there's nothing in it besides like one piece of chicken. Then again, he's the kind of...
One piece of chicken is more than 0 pieces of chicken.
Yeah, you can put the leftovers away, wife. Thank you. I appreciate it. He's the sort of cat who he'll come to your empty plate, your completely empty plate, and lick it to make sure there's no crumbs.
Cute.
Yes, he's a very hungry boy. That's why he's chubby.
He's a good little boy.
He's a good little boy. He's my little Boyd.
I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Your memory of Leon whining about being a baseball player. You're gonna carry that with you for the rest of your life.
Well, I guess Leon does have free time events, I suppose, but who does them?
We never did them, so... At least in the continuity of our playthrough, Makoto's memories of Leon is the one time he whined at him.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. Oh, look at her.
Look at that. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Oh, look at her little surprise story.
We actually threw a curveball at her. Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Aww.
This is the weirdest way to start a lifelong relationship. Of any kind.
Surviving students, 12. We got 12 Blorbos remaining. 3 Blorbos down. To be continued. 2 girl, 1 man dead. Long live 2 girl. Don't really care about the man. You received the despair bat. Despair bat. The bat of despair. Yes, we will save our data.
Wanna call it here?
Yeah, I was about to say, this seems like a good place to call it.
We've been going for quite a while too.
Yeah, we got through the trial and the execution, so yes, this is a good
4
place
hours.
to stop. Yeah, it's perfect. It's exactly the amount of time I wanted to spend. Well, everybody.
And 4 is the number of deaths.
It is indeed.
It's the best time to stop a killing game.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today for our
Thanks,
Danganronpa
everyone,
Friday.
especially to all the raiders.
Yeah, we got a bunch of raiders. Thank you, guys. We will be back. We will be back next week with more. It's chapter
Hope
2.
you guys had fun.
Here's my Discord. If you wait, here's my Discord if you want to come hang out in the Discord, and here's my socials if you want to come hang out in the socials, and of course, I will always accept donations on my Ko-fi, whatever, but that's not necessary if you can't or don't want to give. The best way to support me is to tell your friends about me. Tell your friends about me. And help me fix my audio. That's another great it's another great way to help support me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Let me go look for somebody to raid ourselves. We'll go bother somebody. Let's see who's online.
Like Vikings.
Let's go bother Jupi. She's playing Honkai Star Rail. So let's go bother Jupi, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Spore. Goodbye.
Thanks for coming. Love you guys.
Love you guys as well.